And what's up, y'all? Now, before we get into episode 2, of course, I have to thank everybody for all of the love and the support that they've thrown my way for episode 1. I really appreciate it. As I said on my Instagram live the other day, I feel like podcasts are, my new niche. So, with that being said, I need you to do me a favor and head over to Instagram.com/droppingems and make sure you are following all of the social media pages. And look, if you're able to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast or your streaming, make sure you do that as well so you can keep track where all the new episodes are going to be posted. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Woo. Let's get into it.
King of Africa.
Not when I didn't press record the first time. When we was like,
we didn't even energy, Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
All right, yeah. Sorry, y'all. So we had.
She upgraded, by the way.
Yeah, Cupcake. Yeah, that was a selection by Cupcake.
The rapper,
not
not just Cupcake. The rapper, make it known, baby.
That's Marquis. You know what? Okay, before I even welcome to episode 2. This is going to be another fun episode. Very, very lighthearted, very fun.
Yeah.
That's our brand. But I'm with another special guest, my best friend, my brother, Mr. Marquis. How art thou?
I'm doing. Sit down.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Marquis. You can follow me on Instagram at itsmarquis. Marquis.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about your Instagram name the other day.
Too much gets and gadgets.
It's kind of ghetto. Not its_Marquis_duh.
I know, right? I hate every time somebody asks me like, "What's your Instagram?" I'm like, "Let me type it in for you."
Because you don't know where the dot is.
Yeah, and I don't like explaining. It's Marquis_duh. Like that sounds.
How do you spell Marquis? Like
Because then they're gonna be like, "You're doing too much." Right. You type it in. But that's crazy you said that. I've been thinking about changing my name, but it's like I don't want to be like corny, like with a play on word. But it's like I'm also like grown. Like just call me by my name.
Right. Yeah.
Like for example, I saw a post somebody was like, if your name is Two Shot Can't Get Cool, like
you know,
the you're not high school no more.
Facebook,
you're deleted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook is.
So maybe you're right. Maybe I should change that. But
okay, well if you change it before this
drops, follow me, y'all.
Yeah,
on
I'll tag him on the post.
Yeah, follow me.
Put him in the morning.
And I'll follow back.
And all that.
Maybe.
Okay, very much maybe. All right, so
let's get into some things.
You know, I want to always try to start it off with the positive.
Okay.
So to start off this week, and we love to see it.
I love to see it.
Is Mr. Quavo.
Yes,
Quavo officially became a high school graduate, y'all. He put it on Instagram that he finally got his GED. Not GED.
High school.
Child, I need to get mine.
Because let's go. And you got your degree.
Okay,
and I'm
stuttering. Quavo posted. He said, "Finally, can I say wait. Finally." Can say I graduated high school, class of quarantine 2020. We lit. Now, what college should I go to? And to celebrate, we're gonna drop. Oh God. Anyway, yeah. So Migos was gonna put out a song to celebrate. I'm not checking for no Migos music, but I'm glad that Quavo went back and got his GED. I don't get why people's trying to clown him.
Okay.
Like they didn't know the lifestyle.
First of all, the people that's really doing it
said, "Let me get this back."
First of all, the people that's really clowning I'm so sorry.
I mean, here and there. But,
I'm so sorry. This is a family show. I'm sorry. I'm very candid.
I got the explicit
candid
because I want y'all to
press the button if I do.
I mean, we're not going. I'm not going to censor too much, but
I mean, I'm gonna keep it cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
As cute as
but that's how you. No, I was like, they took me there.
They took you there, right?
So
okay. Go ahead, my baby.
Let me start over, my sweet baby. Okay. Quavo.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are making comments about the whole ordeal, but my thing is like most of y'all people, y'all still doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all 26, 27, and you still on the block, my baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, and you're clowning him. You know, it's never too late. It's never too late. Like, he went back to get his high school diploma. I don't know if college may be a stretch, but
he know unless you're trying to do the online. You know.
Oh yeah.
Who lied and said they got they Harvard or something, they Yale degree? Wasn't it Black China?
That's the hell they and
Oh
and they
my God.
gladly CC'd her ass and told her,
said,
I'm sorry for the confusion, Miss Angela, but the only Angela we acknowledge is Bassett, and I think she went there. She went there for the school of drama. Not Black China, but she tried it like girl. Anyway, we're gonna let me not.
Yeah, we didn't even anyway.
But let me end it like how end what I was saying about. We should just be proud of him and congratulate him on because for him, this is a huge chapter for him. Yeah. Now I don't know the tea behind why he didn't. I mean, did he pop off famous back?
I feel like that. Because I don't know specifically why, but I genuinely feel like he was him and
the three blind mice.
The three blind mice. Okay, they was rapping the Three Stooges. Okay,
they be rapping, they be tapping, they be.
You know what I'm saying? They was rapping in ninth period, and they probably or whatever got signed, and then they ended up taking off.
Because last time I checked, when they all.
I'm not surprised.
Well, you know what? Let's get into it. People were just now getting on the Migos wave because I remember in high school with the Versace that's the Migos.
Yeah.
So maybe he really was a high school student.
He's not that much.
Because they've been around for a while when you think about it. It's
really
just now their fame finally came to.
Especially with the stir fry commercial, I feel like that's when they really went mainstream. Because they was eating stir fry up, and we was eating
that
stir fry
song
up
was
because we was going to Kane back then in that stir fry line. Okay.
But yeah.
Yes. So yeah, shout out to Quavo. Next up, and we love to see is Magic Johnson.
Oh, what's going on?
Magic, please. Magic Johnson is going to be providing $100 million in loans to help minority-owned businesses.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, he appeared on Good Morning America to talk to Robin Roberts, and he said about his efforts to get back to small businesses. He revealed that his company is going to be teaming up with a non-bank lender that specializes in financing minority and women-owned companies. Okay, he said, my company, Equitrust, put up $100 million for these fantastic companies that are not a part of the loan system. Because the Paycheck Protection Program left a lot of these businesses out of the bill.
Yeah.
But we know how the Republicans in the Senate get, so we're not going to take it there.
Yeah, please don't.
But yes, I'm glad somebody is doing it because we don't really live for capitalism. I'm gonna still get my MacBook and my iPhone, but I'm glad that I like seeing the rich.
Well, he got the coin to do it.
Okay,
people sleep on him when they talk about.
They really do.
They really he has
magic.
Money. Okay. Yeah. He has money. He got that Wizards money. Do he own a team? He owns a team. I think he do own a team. Yeah. He has coin. So I'm glad to see that someone of his stature is using their money for good. Yeah. And we need to shine light on that. And I'm glad that you're doing that because some of these blogs we be following don't do the same thing, my baby.
Yeah, they really don't.
That's great. I love that for us.
Yes,
I love that for us.
I really do.
We need it because
we do.
I'm not gonna get in my soapbox about the president in this country, but it's cute. I'm glad that
some of the rich,
somebody
is doing
something.
Yes, we're gonna get into some more charitable work.
Yeah,
when we talk about we're gonna get into that. And by the way, y'all, if you haven't noticed, I'm starting with last week because we missed a week. 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, and it's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, but when is this?
It's gonna come on Monday.
Okay, so perfect.
Memorial Day. Wow! Look how I ate that because it was really 2 weeks. So I'm only doing.
And you didn't even realize that it was Memorial.
And now
I found out today.
But all I know is they better not try to act like process recording. We're gonna have to give it another day to process this Memorial Day. I'm gonna need them to upload it.
Okay.
On Monday. So hopefully y'all are hearing this on Monday. But okay, so next it's
on the docket, my baby.
We loved to see it. Last week, Ludacris and Nelly did their versus battle, and Nelly's Wi-Fi.
It was technical difficulties.
Yeah, Files.
Like Teddy Riley and you said Files.
They knocked on Nelly's door and said, "I'm gonna need you to log off." My baby. But they did what they could.
Did you
with the time.
Did you tune in? Did you watch it?
I when you be on Instagram and you seeing somebody live and you go on the live like while you watching stories, that's very much what I gave. So I was in and out.
I know for as much for the culture that's like a huge thing.
Yeah.
But I I didn't care about those two. You know?
I didn't either.
Like,
I was just trying to
they
look
don't really,
to,
they're cute songs for when I go out and you know want to shake some ass and do. I mean,
right.
you know,
you can say it.
Oh, okay,
That's fine.
Do a little, you know, two step or something, but I don't give a damn to watch them battle each other.
Yeah,
they're not
on Instagram. I wasn't.
That.
It just wasn't.
I mean, I know it's something cute and creative to do because you know the climate that we're in right now, and we, of course, you know, we appreciate that. But now everybody want to do. It's people that don't even got the catalog that want to do verses. Like,
I want to battle. Did you see French Montana trying to call out Kendrick the other week?
First of all,
Miss Montana.
French is not okay. French.
Not when Hannah Montana could eat French Montana up with you want to talk about hits.
No, but for real, let's get into it because
like what?
Do people listen to his albums? Do he make albums? I feel like he's a single artist. Well, not even. I don't even want to give him that. Like he's a turn up. Like you want to hear that when you in a club, like or when you pregame and about to go out somewhere. I'm not about to put on my headphones like let me listen to that
that new French. Right.
No, the only French I don't really care for the language. French.
Okay, so the only French I look for was that little part in Partition.
French and French dressing.
Yeah,
that's about it. But French Montana, you know,
I'm more of a Hannah Montana type.
Okay,
girl, you know what
yeah, she gave me
more than the best of both worlds. Okay,
okay.
Okay. So yeah, French. Hang that up.
He tried it,
but and you know what's crazy even about the versus battle is Brandy revealed that Monica doesn't want to do it. Yeah, Brandy was doing a Instagram live interview, which I'm glad she's been doing because I'm excited for her new album. Like,
same.
Brandy's gonna take. Yeah, I already know.
Local Bible.
But she said, quote, I heard that she doesn't want to do it. She continued to say the last thing I heard is she's pretty sure that she was going to turn it down and she didn't want to be a part of that, but I understand. She said, I think it's a great way to share music and celebrate. I mean, the way Jill and Erica did it, that's the way to do it. Even Teddy and Babyface, they were really it was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Monica,
I have something to say about
she
this.
said, people have put us against each other for 20 something years and she don't want to do that.
Yeah.
She's not here for it.
See, I have something to say about this. I got something to say. I'm gonna have to let me re-up my cup.
Yeah,
re-up because
we might have to go on a little tangent real quick.
Yeah,
y'all know how iconic Brandy and Monica are.
Yes.
How legendary Brandy is, and how iconic to R&B music. I wouldn't even say. I guess you could say a rivalry, but their history. I'll just say because I'm not for the negativity. Just their history, because you know how people were back then, and if not. Let the audience know. Just give it to them.
So
go ahead.
I feel like Brandy's response was very diplomatic, which I appreciate. Because if you've been following Miss Norwood for the past like 4 years, I don't know what happened, but it seems like her and Monica's beef like had a resurgence.
Yeah,
and it was
like after it all belongs to me,
right? And it looked like. I don't get me wrong. Don't read me for filth, y'all. Because I stand for Brandy, but I have to call it how I see it. She was being shady. I feel like she was throwing little jabs over the years, and like I didn't understand it. Like she performed "The Boy Is Mine," even on her tribute, and she ended it saying the song is mine, because the song. Okay, technically yes, the song was hers, and her team asked Monica to be a part of it. But anyway. Brandy, the number one you got from that song was with Monica, and the Grammy that you got was with Monica. So don't be shady.
Yeah, I don't like when the girls
because she tried it, but because her response was diplomatic, but there was definitely shade in there, especially the I understand part. But if you watch the video, she does a little shoulder, but I understand and with a little it was shade.
I mean,
it was shade.
Yeah, but I mean honestly. Yeah, I don't get why people are saying that Monica would win.
Monica would not. But you know what? I understand why people want to see them head in head.
Because
they were two black young girls. Pardon me. I just burped. Two black young girls. Two black young girls coming out at the same time and singing the same type of music. So it was easy to compare them. Like the media had a lot to do with that. Unfortunately, they fell into it. But I get why people want to see that battle, and then on top of it, their history of their relationship, like their feud, is legendary.
Yeah,
along with their music.
I feel like that's one of the main like female R&Bs because
because it's still going.
Yeah, I feel like the generation before that had Aretha and Patty, like their
and Whitney Mariah.
Yeah, Whitney Mariah. Right. Oh, so it was Whitney Mariah, and before them it was Patty and Aretha, and then we had Monica
and Brandy.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I don't remember the other girls.
Miss Nora. Yeah. Now all of a sudden she's saying she wants to. No, Brandy's saying she want to do it.
Right.
But she's saying that Monica's attracting from it. You know, I heard the whole thing that Monica said. She said she's like, I heard you read the quote, but I know there was more when she was like, what did she say? Oh, she said something like how she wants it to be celebrated and not be a battle because they've been compared for 20 years plus, and she just feel like it's old and they should be, you know, appreciative of each other. And you know, I liked her answer too because she also shed light on Brandy, saying she was one of the greatest vocalists of all time, which is. I agree. I mean, if you have a singing ear or a good ear, you know that Brandy's one of the best. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I liked her answer. You know, she always says nice things about Brandy. I don't know what behind the scenes, but I never understood why Brandy threw those little jabs at her all the time. And she still played it coy.
Yeah, Monica. That's good. I'm glad Monica did because I know Monica be trying to give Guna.
We'll see. I don't think we're going to get that versus, though.
Yeah, no. And it's fine. I'm not really pressed because I know what the outcome would be. And I feel like it would just turn into a very shady moment. And I'm not looking for the negativity. Yeah, like what that just gets awkward.
Hey, like, you want to go first? Like, I'm good.
Like, you want to go first? Yeah, like, what are y'all?
No, but for real, like, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, that would have been, you know, whatever. Anyway, now I'm done with the we would love to see it and we loved to see it. So next, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna give this
what is
these hot topics for the past week a name. I'm just gonna just what was the reason? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep this segment as what was the reason. I mean, for this first story, I mean, we could probably piece it together.
Okay.
Master P and Romeo shared on Instagram with the little, you know, the girls love an Instagram press release. While they walked away from growing up hip hop, Master P said, "I'm only showing you this so the next time you're watching this show, you can use your real judgment and see how they flip people's worlds and change perspective and change positive moments into negative. This is the reason we quit 6 months ago. They edit for drama. We have more important things to worry about than fake producers creating fake love stories." Damn.
Master P read them down.
Down to the ground.
Network?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he definitely ain't coming back for that, child.
I'm never going back, never going back.
Okay.
Like, well, I mean, I hope he's not trying to act surprised.
Yeah, because
we know.
Because how long he been on that show for, like, since season 1?
Since he graduated ICDC.
Oh.
Okay. That's how long he been on there. So for him to give me this fake,
clearly
it's
that
giving me fake outrage.
Didn't do nothing because he, you know.
Yeah. It's giving fake outrage, or they genuinely, which I'm not surprised, but that's why I'm saying I don't get why he acts surprised. The producer genuinely edited something and he didn't like that.
Is it 5 seasons?
I feel like it probably has.
It took them that long to realize what's
have y'all not been watching?
First of all,
I could watch the clips of Growing Up Hip Hop and can tell that it was well, I was about to say a word that
needs to be beeped out.
What are we? No, what is this word? What is Moscato Sangria? It was about to have me creating stuff.
This is what I have to say, child.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm not on reality TV, but I know what I was about to curse. I know the stuff they be trying to do. This is my thing. We all know reality TV producers pick, you know, what's going to be best shown on TV. You know, because what people don't understand is that, you know, when they're filming someone, it's like a regular person. They're filming you all day. So there's good sides and there's bad sides. But they're probably going to always edit and use the bad sides or things they feel like are going to be good for TV to get traction.
Well. And
I feel like, you know, who doesn't know that?
Right.
You know, someone of his stature and who's been in the game for over 20 years, he's worth like $350 million. Like, he knew, first of all, you're worth $350 million. I don't know why you on somebody growing up in hip hop. Okay. Because you are grown and you was already through hip hop. Yeah, you try to bring your little child, little Romeo, through it, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been better for Little Romeo.
But that's what I'm saying. But you know? Because, you know, we don't know anything else from Little Romeo but the Romeo show on Nickelodeon, which I think disbanded and was canceled like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't
definitely 2 decades.
Yeah, and I don't know anything of of him other than ICDC.
Right.
And that's not shade. That's true tea. But
yeah,
you know that, Master P. So why are you, bewildered that they're using things that you don't wish? First of all, if he's not an executive producer, he don't need to be calling those type of shots.
Okay.
Anyway. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
you have no warranty to, you know what you're getting yourself into. And the fact that you're not an executive producer means that you don't have the leisure to just be like, oh, I want this or want that, or I want you guys to use this. You have all you are is a cast member, if not a character to them.
If you're probably a character.
Okay,
yeah,
you're not
Romeo
a main producer. I mean, if he is, someone fact check and put it in the comment and let me know. But last time I checked, if he was an executive producer, he wouldn't be complaining about how he's portrayed on television.
That's what I'm saying.
So I understand his frustration, but you should know better, Master P.
Yeah. So
hate it for him.
And hopefully that genuinely is their last season, and they could end up going on through life and being happy and positive and doing what they want to do.
Let's hope so.
Because I hate when people
leave and then come back.
Yeah, and
because if they give them a pay raise, I bet their ass gonna come back.
Okay.
That's probably what it
Shucking
really is.
and jiving.
They're probably mad at they probably got us looking like coons on this show,
okay,
and they're not getting paid enough. That's probably really what it is. Right. And they're trying to use it as, you're making me look bad. But if the pay was higher, your ass probably would stay.
Okay. Yeah, because
when you do clownery,
the clown comes back to bite.
Okay.
And speaking of coming back to bite,
what?
Auntie Lori, those charges came back to bite. Lori Loughlin, if you're familiar with Lori Loughlin, she is Aunt Becky.
Why should I give her that white ass name? That's so
look at the material. Well, you were Aunt Shonda, Aunt Keisha, Aunt Rebecca. She has pled guilty to.
Oh, she finally pled guilty.
Yeah.
It took her over a year.
Yeah, she pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud, and her husband pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud,
so they both,
and honest services wire and mail fraud. They're going down.
Yeah, they're out of it. She thought that she was going to be able to use her celebrity.
Yeah.
Her celebrity and her white privilege to get herself out of this case. She did not think that, pardon me, that they would take it this far. She thought, that's why it took her ass so long to plead guilty. Because this case is actually old. This is almost 2 years old.
It really is.
And she did not think that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But there was another, Felicity Hall. What's her name?
Felicity Hoffman.
One of them. It was another case where another parent did it, but she took she took her time. She only did 6 months, and now she back out on the street.
Yeah.
But she pled guilty. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah.
This lady,
she was trying hard. She was appealing and all that other stuff.
Girl, you know that you okay. They have the receipts. They have the emails. They have, and you's a damn fool.
Then she lied about the athletic ability. What did you think was gonna happen when your daughter walked onto the field or wherever?
And the bitch had new legs.
Okay, she was like, "Wait, we about to run a mile? Who said that? What is she?"
First of all, she's dumb.
Maybe she thought she was gonna enroll her, the finessing her.
Maybe
in
she
sports,
needs to enroll
and then
her
thought she was gonna
herself.
drop off of the team or something.
Because she's clearly slow. And because
in some law classes.
So why would you have that much? For them to use against you, if you know you were doing something illegal like that, and you are a celebrity, a known one at that. Because last time I checked, I think Full House they have a new Fuller House.
Fuller House, yeah.
So she's now booked. She's now booked and busy again, reprising her role as Becky.
Come on.
So my thing is that you're this girl, you're that girl. Well, you're not that girl, but you're someone known. And why would you have you should have hired a private person? That was so dumb of her. Yeah. And I'm happy they caught her ass.
Because and y'all know I'm about to tap into my Dr. Umar right now, but y'all know black people go to jail for so much worse, and she's about to just be guilty or probably get 6 months or whatever the case may be. But let this have been somebody
black.
They wouldn't have even had no chance to appeal or they would have just
clink. First of all, that's very true that you said that, Julie, because I just also know when a homeless person, a black person, I think they were homeless or something like that, I just read it, got arrested for using somebody's address.
Yes, the black mother. She just used a different address
you
for
saw that, right?
For her child to get into a different school district, and she got arrested and then felony charges. I'm like, are y'all kidding me?
And y'all got Miss Becky running amok.
Yeah,
and she's
wire
still
fraud and email, every type
all
of
of
fraud
that,
there is.
and you see it right there. You see it, and she's still
talking about some 500 hours of community service.
Oh God,
you know what?
She fired? Do you think they fired her?
I mean, the white
They were
people might jump out.
The cast members were shading her though. Some
Yeah,
of them, they were like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed to even like know someone like this."
I mean, yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully she got a fuller house.
I feel
to go
like
back to.
she had. I think this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it before we move on because we about to eat up y'all's president.
Oh,
I don't understand. Like they have so much money to all the resources to have her daughter get all of the knowledge she can,
But
whether it be SAT prep or whatever she needed to get into college. You know what I'm saying? So,
it don't make sense.
It's just not.
Money can't buy intelligence, baby. Yeah. And her daughter probably had the lack thereof it, as you know, Miss Becky probably saw, and was trying to buy her way to an Ivy League. But it's like, baby, first of all, she lacks the vernacular because they were spilling some tea about her
the real grades,
grades, and she wasn't that girl. So that's probably where it got suspicious. Like,
wait,
how you get in? Wait. Let me go back. Let me go back on the docket and see. Like
they called her guidance counselor. Said, "My baby, can you open up that file cabinet? Last name Laughlin.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And then realized that they didn't really send her an acceptance letter.
They said she wasn't on those sports teams, and not at this high school.
Well,
speaking of high school and somebody that has a high school brain, maybe less. Y'all's president admitted that he is taking hydroxychloroquine, which is a drug used for lupus, and that has not been approved by the FDA to be taken to fight COVID-19. But it gets even worse, y'all, because he's not even taking it to, fight off COVID-19. He's using it as a preventive measure, which is even worse. And I'm not even gonna read the quote because y'all know how he defends his actions. But his doctor did not recommend him the drug, but the White House physician gave it to him.
Gave it to him?
Yeah. So that's gonna be a lawsuit. But
please bring it on. Bring it on. Lock his ass up. I'm tired of him.
And this incompetence of the administration, mind you, if we would have had a more competent person as president, we wouldn't even be in the midst of quarantine and having social distance and all that, because it would have been controlled right in December when he was getting intelligence briefings on what was going on.
But it's his arrogance.
And
ego. He was not allowing that. He didn't want to make it seem like we were, at risk or weak.
Yeah.
Let me get into him real quick.
Before
we move on.
Please do.
Let me make it.
Please do. Because I've been doing it all week.
Well, he said a lot of stupid stuff, but didn't his ass say, not that long ago to use Lysol and
he told us to
drink, or what did he say?
He said, "You think we can look into maybe
injecting
disinfect?
Like, first of all, you are
or UV ray light, my nigga.
What? And you're the leader of the country. Why are you even saying things like? Why are you even giving these people to like? Because now your ass should be held responsible.
Okay.
If people really start injecting themselves or like taking what is it, hydrochloroquine or whatever that long word you said to prevent themselves from getting COVID, because his dumb ass is doing it.
Yeah, and it's like I could see, and there have been studies that have been released.
He's ill.
That show, mentally ill, and he hasn't even gone back to get the second half of his physical. And I wonder why. Like, he's been hiding.
Probably because it's public knowledge. And being he's the president, it's public knowledge. So he doesn't want us to know what's really going on. Oh, yeah. Because something's wrong.
Oh, yeah. And, mentally, it's just not.
I can't stand his orange ass.
I can't stand
him. I can't stand
He's just a walking Cheeto puff.
Him and that piece that I can't.
Yeah.
First of all, why are we on his bitch ass? Did you see how he don't want to unveil President Obama's painting?
I didn't want to talk about it, but yeah, petty.
He's the first out of history to do that, to like stop it from happening or like slow it down from happening. Like, why are you? Can I say dick?
Yeah.
Why are you on Obama's dick?
So like, bad.
He always bringing. It's like he's obsessed with this man. He tweets about him. He like.
It's I feel like his narcissism gets the best of him, and
somehow this motherfucker's the president.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe people let that. I mean, I can see why people did.
I can see why
people
too.
would
I can
rather
see
have
why.
not voted at all.
I hate to say it, but I
than
can see
to have
why.
voted for Hillary
Right.
or you know. So I mean, I get
But that
it.
was so dumb.
But it's just like, yeah.
We have clown makeup on our face as a
yeah,
country.
because
for that.
Yeah, especially the ones saying, "Oh, it's not going to be that bad. It's Trump. He's a good businessman." Every business he had failed. He's
okay.
like,
please move on.
Yeah, child. Anyway, so next, the Democratic nominee, Mr. Vice President Joe Biden.
Oh,
you know,
get into it.
Joe Biden did an interview this past, I think it was Friday, with the Breakfast Club, and he told Charlemagne the God, if you have a problem, and I quote, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. A key.
See, that right there is the definition and example of, you know, getting too damn comfortable around black people and think that, you know, once you're invited to the cookout, you can start saying any damn thing out your mouth because, you know, you're around a whole bunch of black people and black people love you.
Yeah.
You know, that's a perfect example of white people doing that because they love, you know, once they hang out with their little black friends or whatever, or they get their little plate or they invited to the cookout, they feel like they can start saying the same things we say or saying things like, that was out of pocket, even though I know it was probably no malicious intent, but like, this is the second time he said something about black people where it can go in a derogatory way. Like, remember he was like, what did he say about poor people? He associated.
Oh, he was like, black people deserve the same rights as black kids and poor kids. It was something.
No, he said black people deserve the same. Get the quote. But this is not the first time his ass came out of pocket saying something about black people. He been up Obama ass too long in that White House. He think that he down and out and he could say this and that.
Yeah, he
no,
said
my
poor
baby,
kids are just as bright as white kids. Joe.
So you're associating black people in poverty is basically what he was saying.
Because in associating white children as like the superior, like
what he doesn't really know is that it's actually more white people on government assistance than there is black people.
Get into
so
it.
If you're gonna make a blanket statement like that, please know what you're talking about.
Please,
because if you're already saying inaccurate things, how the hell are you trying to get in the White House?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And think you're gonna get a vote out of me?
It's right.
I already got one dummy in there. I don't need another one.
Okay. We already wanted Bernie, so the fact that we got you versus Trump, it's just like
we're settling and we're treading lightly. So keep it very
lightly because we had to settle for Hillary as a nominee in 2016. Okay, I don't even want to go there.
But he's assuming that
he's assuming
he's gonna get the black vote because Bernie's out and you know.
And granted, like he did have more of the black vote throughout the race, but it's still the principle. And I see what people are saying online, like don't get too comfortable and complacent where you're thinking like you're that. Yeah, because that would just make black people not vote at all, and that's going to be automatic W for Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in his defense, he came out and apologized, and he said, "I should not have been so cavalier. I've never, ever taken the African American community for granted." He said, "I shouldn't have been such a wise guy." And later on in a call with the U.S. Black Chambers, he said, "I shouldn't have been so cavalier. No one should have to vote on their part, or no one should have to vote for any party based on their race, their religion, or their background." And you know, he was saying some other things. So you know, I'm glad he was able to acknowledge, because you know, I hate when people be like, "Well, I apologize if," or you know, that's not so it's just like Joe, just all right. I'm just this will be all right.
Second strike. Yeah, he got one more because the black comment about black poor people.
The poor one. Yeah, I don't like that.
I really didn't like that.
Yeah, especially as white kids. Like, what you mean?
So you're trying to say that there isn't privileged black people? First of all, you was vice president to a privileged black man who, you know, worked his way up, but he had money. Okay. So what are you saying? Biden, keep it cute. You're treading on thin ice now.
Thin ice.
Like, don't get too comfortable.
Okay.
Might have to take your plate back.
Okay, I'll definitely take it back.
Okay. They don't understand that, like, when they get the plate, they feel like it can't be revoked. Oh, my God.
For real.
The plate can be revoked and thrown in the trash.
Thrown right in the trash.
And
leave that on the kitchen table, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of people who are going to be leaving some things on the kitchen table. Ooh. As we know, unfortunately, a princess has filed for divorce from Ray J.
I'm
It's
so
not funny.
sorry for laughing.
Yeah,
guys.
it's
I don't
not
like
funny.
seeing families break
maybe
up.
it was a
but-
lead in to that. It was a lead in. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But she also,
Go ahead.
please, she also filed for full custody
Ooh.
and wants Ray J to pay child support for their 2 children. Now I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. According to legal documents obtained by the Blast, and this is going to lead into a bigger conversation because I don't really care about their drama, but this needs to be discussed.
Okay.
Princess Love is asking for full legal and physical custody of their babies, 2-year-old Melody and 4-year-old Epic. I think it's Epic. EPIK. Child. Anyway, so Princess is asking the courts to allow
That's
Ray
an
J
epic mess.
visitation of the
not
children
the
and most likely establish some sort of custody agreement.
Okay.
Ray J didn't immediately request a comment. Yeah.
You made no comment about it?
No comment. Yeah. She also said in the legal documents that the amount of money to be split between the couple is to be determined. Excuse me. Which usually signals the former couple has to they gotta split some assets. Anyway, don't care about that. But
Well, if he was smart,
child support and all that other good stuff. I mean,
his mother said years ago to get a prenup. He didn't want to listen. Cause you got no shade at Miss Princess, but you met her on Love and Hip Hop, baby. Like, come on, and his mother said get a prenup.
Yeah.
Now she want to take. Yeah, she's married and she wants coin. I think she wants to take money, right? And have
to use child support.
Well, it looks like he needs more than one wish.
Okay. Yeah.
This is not
and my thing is the fact that she has to go this route, and I really hate this, and it shouldn't even be a thing. But it's like I really just wish that she didn't even have to go through the court, and that Ray J was just doing what needed to be done. I mean, I get circumstances happen, and sometimes child support should just be in order, not even because somebody is just not paying it, but just because it just makes it easier and less messy, or it's just a system, but like a consistent flow where y'all don't even got to worry about.
I get what you're saying.
So I just want better, especially for the baby.
This is my thing. Let me get them together real quick, because what I don't get, because she just did this, correct? Why, if I'm mistaken, didn't like a month ago or more, they just had like some thing on Zeus?
Yeah, they just had
like
a reality
confronting each other. First of all, the judge is going to read them.
Money.
The judge is going to read them because one, they're making a mockery out of their own marriage.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we all get that on your reality. Excuse me, get my words together. You're on reality TV.
Let me read up. Sorry.
Yeah. Pour me up. Wow. I read their ass. You're on reality TV like a lot of people who are married. But you're willing to disclose certain information on television. Now, this is my thing. Like, how are you over here talking about this and that and divorce and this, and you on TV willingly because you had to go to Zeus? It wasn't like this was part of your storyline.
I doubt
Zeus
was.
They
they probably did, but please,
it was just like, okay, I don't worth it. Clearly, you don't care about the marriage either, Miss Princess. If you want to go on the Zeus and have a one-on-one talk where you could have had in the bedroom like a regular person, but you want a camera there.
Went to therapy with what I'm saying?
For what? Like, and no shade. Like, I understand why she's doing it, but at the same time, I don't want to give her too much because she's a little possessive, if you ask me. Because
for her to be with Ray J,
and I didn't like for her when Ray J was really trying to make money for the family. She was getting mad that he was trying to do this and that. Like,
I'm like,
girl,
if you don't let that man fly to Vegas and make the coin
that you want, because clearly you want it. If you trying to file for half of this now,
okay. And mind you, Ray J, to his credit, he is a good businessman because his earbuds. A lot of people are saying that they're better than the Beats earbuds, like the one. And I'm like, all right now, okay. I might try it out.
Oh God, Princess.
Shit, I might get me some Ray J earbuds.
I knew that was gonna last anyway, though. I knew it was.
Yeah, I knew that it wasn't.
That was a mess. Like,
I wanted more for Princess from the jump.
Well, her name is Princess, so how much what you gonna get?
Well, okay, Princess acting like a peasant. She needs to know her worth, cause she way better than that. Okay. I don't even want to really talk about because Boozy going through the same thing and with child support. And he said, "You got me effed up." Listen, Boozy, because
child support with him.
Yeah, because
I have something else I need to say about him.
Yeah, because Boozy he just riles me up because he's just willfully ignorant and outwardly homophobic and transphobic. And honestly, the least you can do if you're going to be that ignorant, Boozy, is want to take care of the children that you created.
Oh God.
So honestly,
Bless his heart.
yeah, that's all I'm just gonna say is bless his heart, Lord.
Well,
yeah, you please
let me get into it.
Get into it
Because I'm going to get into it on him, and I'm going to get into some of the
all together because he just needs to.
Okay, first of all, what parent allows adults to indulge in sexual acts with their children whom are minors?
Yes, and let me pause you right there. If y'all didn't know, when Boozy was defending not wanting to claim his child, that they decided that they wanted to, be transgender, if they were going through a transgender phase or any phase where, they were going through a queer period in their sexuality, he took it upon himself to say that he makes sure that his sons are not going to end up like that when it came to Dwayne Wade's daughter, because he allows his sons to get head
from grown women. Grown ass women. His son and nephew. And
yeah. And it's online. I'm not even.
I don't understand this man's fascination with the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, because
you know what? But get into it. People will be forgetting this. A few years ago, he went on live or something where he talked about how he saw two men having sex.
Oh,
in jail, and he watched them they were like a man was like riding the guy. And he was like in detail. Somehow he never seen. My thing is, fast forward to now, it's like now I'm really looking at you sideways because the toxic masculinity of it all, to try to prove so much that you're not gay and you're this over masculine like persona you're trying to give, is like toxic, and clearly it's like,
especially with the platform that he has,
and he utilizes it for ignorance. Like, but what kills me is that the public condones this.
Yes,
like people are laughing.
That's why I try not to go.
And I was like, y'all sound so damn dumb. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, had it been daughters and he hired grown ass men to come in and have sex with them,
talk about it.
Y'all would be off with his head.
Yeah,
burn him at the stake.
Okay,
like,
lynch him, hang him.
No, true tea though.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's men and it's young men, and he's allowing them to indulge in sexual act with grown women, it's praised, and it's not. No, that's what? That's rape. First of all,
it definitely is.
And he's proud of saying. I read recently, actually, just to add this in, that I think somebody like one of his family members are like pressing charges. I think he's under investigation for that.
As they should.
Because they're 12 and 13, or 11 and 13, or 12, something like that, around that age frame. But they're not even in high school yet. And but who else needs to be locked up is the women who did it.
Yes. Why? Like what?
Giving fellatio to a child,
like a little boy.
His ugly ass always got something to say about somebody. I don't understand. You can clearly see that type of unconditional love that Gabby and Dwayne are showing their daughter, he clearly never had in his life. That type of unconditional love. His love came with provisions and conditions. Clearly, you can see it in his behavior. And he's hurt by that. Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, absolutely. And they will use their voice to try to push and project
their okay
and their trauma onto other people.
And that's clearly what he's doing, because it's like, for you to go out of your way to sit here and go on a rant about how somebody else raises their child, when you over here, pimping your sons out, make it make sense.
Yeah. I just hope that those young men are not going to be traumatized when they're older, and I hope that they don't start lashing out sexually against women
or end up so traumatized that they actually be gay.
Because
now who's gonna get the last laugh on that one? You try to get your children to be molested and fondled to not be gay, but you might traumatize them to the point where their ass may be gay. I need a drink to that.
Let me take a sip. And that was the last topic of what was the reason. We're gonna get into some music news because I mean,
drink after that.
Granted, the music news, some of it is not. I'm still asking what was the reason behind it. But our girls, Chloe and Halle.
Oh, I love them.
they released a music video for their song "Do It." If y'all don't know Chloe and Halle, they are on Grownish, but outside of that, they are signed to Parkwood Entertainment, which is Beyonce's,
the Queen Bee.
The Queen. Beyonce's entertainment company. And they put out this song, "Do It," and the video and the album comes out on June 5th. It's called The Ungodly Hour. This is going to be their second album. Yeah, it's going to take it there. I'm really excited. The song is great. The video, they're giving, I feel like that even better. I love
the video. And you know, it was you could tell like the budget wasn't crazy, but they did what needs to be done with what they had.
Yeah, and that,
get into it, y'all.
And you know, speaking of that,
who's this?
Teriyaki 69.
Oh God!
Decided to call out Billboard for trying to manipulate the charts, and he couldn't do what needed to be done with what he had. Apparently,
yeah. What's the name of your song?
Gooba.
What the hell is a gooba?
Like, what is that? SpongeBob.
I don't know what it gives me.
Goober.
Yeah.
You're a goofy goober. Yeah. Hey, I'm a goofy goober. Hey, Gooby, hey, Gooby. All right. But he tried to eat Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber up.
Okay.
Because he was not pleased with the fact that he got more streams.
So he did get more streams?
Yeah, he was getting more streams and he was getting more sales than Ariana and Justin with Stuck With You. But in a 48-hour period, they outsold him with about 300,000 units.
I'm not surprised.
And that's what I'm saying. Ariana responded back and she she got him right together.
As she should.
And I'm glad that she did. She said, I want the world. Oh no, he said that. Hold up. Let me get to what she said.
What she said right there.
Ariana said, thank you to everybody who supported this song, etc., etc. She went on to say, she's shady. I would like to address a few things, which I don't usually do. I don't give my energy to drama or strange accusations normally, but this has gone too far. Yeah. My fans brought the song. Justin's fans brought the song. Our fans brought the song. Never more than 4 copies each, as the rules state. They are ride or die motherfuckers. Oh my God.
Get them out.
And I thank God every day that I have them in my life, not just to fight for us to win, even though when I asked them not, even though as much as I did not want them to this week, but because they're some of the greatest people I know. Sales count for more. Oh, this is where
she got him. Okay.
Sales count more than streams. You cannot discredit this as hard as you try. To anybody that is displeased with their placement on the chart this week, or who is spending their time racking their brain thinking of as many ways as they can to discredit hardworking women, and the only women for some reason, I ask you to take a moment to humble yourself and be grateful you're even here, that people listen to you at all. It's a blessed position to be in. I've gotten, quote, a lot of almost number ones.
That's true. Cause Thank You Next was her first number 1. That's crazy to me, but she got him together. First of all, let's get into it. Woo! Now, Teriyaki. I think he thought, like, you know,
he thought he was
because he just got out and he running his mouth, running amok. First of all, they just moved his ass because he was doing too much, and then he got caught where he was really living because you know he's under witness protection right now, so they had to move him to a new location.
I don't know who's trying to protect that witness, honey.
Okay,
he needs to just find the Lord and just go
seek some type of refuge, child.
Yeah,
but my thing is, who did he? First of all, Ariana Grande fans. Isn't she like the second most followed person on Instagram?
After Beyonce. Okay.
And then on top of that, you got Justin Bieber fans who are also
they don't play
in their own, like, so you combining both fan bases together with your little what is his fan base called? The Rats? Because that's what he is. You know, like, you got two big, huge fan bases, and you really thought you stood a chance going against
Ariana
and Justin?
Girl. Anyway, Ariana is also eating these collabs.
That lace front must be on too tight.
It really must be.
You saw he had a lace front on.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I guess person got to him a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Because I don't. Anyway, Ariana, she's been eating these collabs up because she's also collabed with Lady Gaga.
Yes.
And they dropped "Rain on Me." Now I posted this song on my
not mad
story.
about it. You think that song? You know she likes to claim things.
Yeah, but child, that rain done evaporated. Okay.
Okay. She's been in drought.
Okay. So yeah, Sean.
Anyway, back to Miss Gaga. I mean, we can get into Shanti later.
Yeah.
That's something to say about her.
Ooh.
But
anyway.
Yeah.
The song I posted on my story.
It's cute.
It's cute. You know the part that I'm not here for. It gives that little dance breakdown.
It gives me very much like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, very
Hollister music while you're walking around. And I used to work there, so I know the type of stuff they play.
Yeah.
It gives that.
It's the Urban Outfitters pop.
Yeah. Oh, you made it make sense.
And I mean, Lady Gaga. My favorite Lady Gaga era was the Fame Monster. With Paparazzi. Remember when she performed
it from the chandelier? That's when I knew I was gonna like stand for her because she gave me choreo, she gave me visuals, she was singing live. Okay. You know, she gave me all of the things that I need to get my life.
Good singing live, okay?
She did.
Cause sorry, my grandma calling me.
Shout out to episode 1. Okay. Oh yeah, she was on episode 1.
Okay.
But I'm not gaga for the song, but I may be goo for the video.
Yeah, because that video...
The video was cute. And Ariana was dancing.
Wait. Gaga won a Vanguard Award, right?
Yes, she did. No, she didn't. She didn't. Actually, wait, she didn't.
She didn't.
MTV give her thing.
Give her.
You know what? No shade to Gaga. I think Usher should get it before her.
Yeah, but Usher with this next album needs to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, because I'm tired of generic R&B music. He be trying to get something like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and all the other boys. Like you're a veteran.
Yeah, like
be an innovator. Don't follow what everyone else is doing.
That's we're gonna Gaga video cute. I ate it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Usher. Yeah. That's my thing because Usher, when he did try to reinvent his sound and stuff, he did follow the crowd and did that Pitbull music.
But the thing is,
he didn't need to go there.
Okay, and this is my thing, and this is why I love our beloved queen Beyonce. She knows what everyone's listening to. She knows what the wave of music or the sound is. What she does is not only does she go with it, but she takes it and then makes it her own and then creates something in her lane for that. Because she's Beyonce, she's a veteran. She can't just go on and make a regular, song like how all these Summer Walkers and everyone's trying to make. And not shading Summer Walkers, I'm saying her, but like if Beyonce gave that, I would be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, because those R&B girls, like we can group
but Beyonce's a veteran.
Yes,
And it's one thing. Yeah. Clearly, that type of sound, like the Kalani, Summer Walker, her, like that type of sound is like what's in. And if Beyonce were to do that, she probably would do. She would, but she would then make it her own and twist it and turn it. Usher just took what everyone else was doing and just rode the wave.
Yes.
Which is why they still compare him to people that like Chris Brown and stuff like that. And
he should not be in those conversations.
Exactly. But that's his fault.
Yeah.
That's his fault.
Being subpar and trying to keep up with them.
Instead
of making them keep up with him.
You. Okay, as he should, because he's a veteran.
Yes, But yeah, and we were just talking about "Don't Waste My Time."
Well, that's a good song. I actually like that.
Yeah,
the song is good. The video is good.
It really, I like the colors.
Yeah, and it would look fun. Little cameos.
So I liked it.
Yeah,
it was a good moment. And Ella needs to realize how privileged. I hope she realizes that.
I hope she realizes. She needs to work on her performance skills, but that's a whole other conversation. Because she's boring, wallpaper to say the least. But hey, not everyone,
Well. Maybe they can perform it at the BET Awards this year.
Wearing their bedroom.
Because BET just announced that it will move forward with its annual award show in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic.
Wait. Are you serious?
BET announced that they will be hosting the ceremony virtually on Sunday, June 28th at 8 p.m. using innovative techniques and artist-generated content. It will be the 20th anniversary of the awards as well as BET's 40th anniversary. All I know is I want Beyonce to be there. Period.
So wait, paint me a picture. Wait, so like, I'm confused. Are they getting? They're gonna still have the nominees go out and then have people perform from their different locations.
Right.
Like I'm confused I'm confused.
Yeah, I feel like
because the BT Awards is also everyone loves it because it's an experience. It's not just about the performance. It's like the shenanigans that goes on in the audience and all that. Like it's just a whole spectacle. So I'm confused, like, what's going to happen? Like, you're just going to sit in your living room couch, and then when they call your name for your award, you turn the camera on and be like, thank you, everybody. Like, I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good idea. That sounds like how it's going to work. Yeah. But I don't know if that's going to be the most efficient way that they should run the show.
I think they're so pressed to have it this year is because it's their 20th anniversary, which I understand. But you want to celebrate your 20th, right? Just postpone it.
Yeah, I definitely would rather than postpone it.
It's your 20th.
I could wait until the end of the summer for a BDT.
Yeah.
The BDT Awards. Ain't nobody rushing to see no damn BDT
now,
Awards.
award season is about to start. Because the BT Awards that is the ones that kick it off, and then it's the what do you call it? The Billboard.
Mind you, get into it. Billboard is on NBC now. It was supposed to be in May.
Oh, it's normally in May.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we in May.
Well,
child.
child,
I'm losing it. Days looking the same.
Okay.
Wait, no, and then after Billboard, it's VMAs in August.
Yeah. After Billboard, it was Billboard, BT, then VMAs. And then after that, I think that's when the AMAs.
The AMAs.
And then that's when it's like
all the acting awards.
Yeah, acting awards, and then the Grammys.
And then the Grammys in February after Super Bowl.
Right.
Honestly, in terms of those big things like award shows that are people are still trying to keep it going in 2020, you might as well postpone that damn thing to 2021 because, I understand everyone want to do the virtual thing, but I mean, do it. But BET, this is your 20th, like.
Right.
Add them in there so they can hear this. Like, move it, celebrate it right.
Yeah, I don't mind waiting. I really don't mind waiting, especially no shade.
I haven't been watching the BET Awards, no shade for the past 2 years.
Yeah,
it gives
I watch
me
it here and there, or I watch it on my not only on my phone, but I'm on my phone 85% of the show, and then I'll tune in if it's an artist I like or something. So it's just
true.
BET, y'all can.
And they invite everybody now. Teen Mom and all the love and hip hop. Like it's not even a prestigious thing anymore. It's looking just a ghetto ass cookout with prom dresses. So
maybe they can. Maybe they should just rebrand it.
They need Monique back.
Yeah,
because that's when the BET Awards were.
Yeah, Monique left. I mean, granted, Jada and Will saved it that one year, but I think even Monique hosted after that. But even Jada and Will,
they didn't.
They weren't as iconic. I feel like the year they hosted, it was only iconic because Destiny Child did that lap dance thing.
Yeah.
That was that year? Yeah, and Jada and Will, their banter, it's. But Monique,
Jamie Foxx did good. He did good.
Yeah,
he went.
I remember it.
Oh, you didn't like?
I didn't remember. I don't know.
It was the one Michael Jackson died. That year.
Yes, and Chris Brown did
the tribute.
I'm starting with the yeah. Chris. All right. So anyway, speaking of virtual things, we not. Beyonce is going to be celebrating the class of 2020. While the pandemic has prevented, these graduation ceremonies.
Yeah. Shout out to class of 2020.
Okay. Yes, y'all that.
Yeah, y'all did.
YouTube is going to honor y'all this year with a Dear Class of 2020 live stream. It's going to be a global virtual commencement. It's going to feature some really big names, y'all. She's going to deliver an inspirational message from her iPhone XS Max.
So she's giving what she gave us when she talked about giving back
Disney
to Houston.
Thing. Yeah. Oh, that Houston. Yeah. Very that. She's gonna be here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of y'all.
Class of 2020. You know how she talks.
Yes. I'm gonna be like,
you should be proud of yourself.
Okay. Y'all did amazing. It was so beautiful.
I'm so proud of you. No, but I love that for them. As they should. They should really be celebrated because this is really graduating. It's such a you and I both being college graduates now. It's such a pivotal thing you look forward towards when you're in your years of schooling. is getting to the finish line, which is graduation.
Yeah, that's
and
like the biggest thing. Like,
I know, and people, college
for.
specifically. Excuse me, I never can say that damn word, but it's it's not for everybody, and it's hard. Like, I even questioned my times where I wanted to drop out because it was so hard. That's so hard. So like,
I did think of that. My mom to this day, my family doesn't know, but yeah, I
really did because it's not for everybody.
Like, can I just work full time and just come visit my friends?
Okay,
like yeah.
So like, I really feel like they should be celebrated because I feel like they feel like they're robbed.
Yeah,
like they don't get to have a real shot. But you know, I really feel bad for high school. You know, it's one thing to have a ceremony, but like having your prom and project grad, like those are things that
the senior trip.
You can talk to your grandchildren, your children about like they won't have any memories of that. I would be devastated. I was in high school, but
yeah, I would be sad too.
That's really unfortunate.
I mean, look, YouTube, they bring it together. Our president, and First Lady Obama. J-Lo, Gaga, Alicia Keys, Janelle Monáe, Taylor Tablestiff, Sierra and Russell, Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, I haven't heard from her in a minute. What's she doing?
I wonder if that rice is still, you know what I'm saying, if it's still boiling, baby. Mm-hmm. She was with Bush administration. I don't know if I
hated that for her.
Anyway, Kelly Rowland. Oh. Child, they could have put Kelly next to Beyonce.
You know how they do Miss Rowland.
Okay, they always
roll her down somewhere else.
No, not roll.
They do, and I stand for her, and I feel bad for it, but
anyway.
Yeah. But that's good.
Did you? But Kerry Washington, Kevin Durant anymore, and they're gonna be performing with Lizzo, Camila Cabello, Chloe and Halle.
Wait.
And Malamuma.
Why is her racist ass on the bill?
Wait, why is who?
Camila Cabello.
Not Camila Cabello. I don't know why is she on there, child.
And she's, first of all, you know you racist when you come after Asians. Because who really be like? That's when you really know you really a racist.
Yeah, I never seen it for Camila, but y'all know she got exposed for being racist and calling her money.
She shouldn't be congratulating anybody. She shouldn't be congratulating her label for keeping her ass after all of that. After all stuff she done pulled online, and kissing everyone's feet and groveling for everyone giving turning a new leaf for her ass.
Yeah, like Camila girl.
That's anyway. In hindsight, congratulations, class of 2020.
Yeah,
and that's amazing.
And Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, BTS, and CNCO will also be performing. I mean, it's gonna be cute.
There's performances too.
Yeah, it's gonna be some performances. I know. I know it's gonna be pre-recorded, but it's gonna just be a live stream.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too. They deserve that. Yeah, like
they do. Speaking of Doja Cat.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna. We're gonna address the Lana Del Rey situation because she was named in that as well.
Yes,
but we're gonna take a break before we address that. Okay. But I'm gonna just speak on Doja Cat because this is more so like the new. We're caught up to this Saturday, y'all.
Get Kitty Litter together. Please get her together.
Doja Cat earlier today. She recently got her #1 on Billboard featuring the Queen Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
But she found herself in hot water with fans over a recently resurfaced video chat. And when we say recently resurfaced, we use resurfaced very lightly because this was in a week span. She was on this video chat. Yeah,
they're trying to give old receipt
on there with the. Yeah, they trying to act
like it's something from years ago.
Yeah, like this is
very recent. This is like. Yesterday.
She was on Instagram Live with the same blouse that the screenshot of the Tiny Chat is from.
She didn't change her outfit.
Where she's on there, right?
Like now with, you really
with an alt-right community, and they're also incels, and apparently I learned this today. Incels are people online that feel like they can't find love in real life, so they just.
Or have no sexual
romantic,
they don't want to have
real
sex.
Connection. Yeah, so they like the online stuff.
Yeah.
But it was with an alt-right community, which is people that are racist, white people, very very conservative people. Yeah. That they call them far right or alt-right, which is people that are far left, which is very progressive.
Yep.
Healthcare, free for all. I'm very left.
Yeah, me too.
We're leftists out here, but that far right, that white supremacy, all that. That's what she was on Tiny Chat entertaining. And calling them the N-word and letting them say the N-word and just doing a whole bunch of coonery and buffoonery. Y'all don't know this. Doja Cat clearly, but not clearly. Let me not be ignorant.
She just started.
But she's biracial, and she just started popping off.
And she's popping off at the mouth.
Her
She
father's
popping
black,
off.
but she never knew him. But it's just like
tell her, Julz. Tell her
the anti-blackness that was exuded in these videos. Cause I watched them.
I saw like
I seen the screenshots and all that. I'm just not here for it. Like I really want her.
How did it make you feel? Was you like? Did you?
For me, granted,
yeah.
I was Doja Cat. Like, I mean, she's cool or whatever. Like, you know, when I was being silly at King and I was wearing Selena Halloween wig and I was acting like, you know, giving Doja. Yeah, like, you know, so it's like she's funny, she's cool or whatever. But seeing like something about her never truly sat right with me. Like, I get that she just always acted like very weird or strange online, and I tweeted last week. I said something is not sitting well with me about Doja Cat, but I'm gonna let it rock. And literally, like this just came out.
Well,
I'm just like,
there it is.
I don't like when biracial. I mean, granted, like being biracial, like that topic can just be very sticky. But for you to perpetuate one of the biracial and mixed girl stereotypes by being anti-black, yes, when it's convenient, and you being racist and stuff like that, it's just like,
girl,
this is why the black community just has so many issues and struggles when it comes to mixed people.
Get into it.
Because I mean, I don't care if somebody mixed or not.
Right.
I just want them to acknowledge and be comfortable in their blackness and stand in it in all shades. Like
not
New York
when it's convenient,
not when it's convenient.
Okay.
When they get pulled over or when it's something on social media or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just very disappointed in Doja Cat. And it's not like I was really streaming her music like that anyway.
Me neither.
So it's
I don't
just
know
like,
nothing of her music.
I'm just over it, and I'm over her, and I don't really know what she's gonna say back in response to this.
What can you say?
What?
First of all, let me say this. Hey, you can sound more on key than her.
Ooh, cause you know Rihanna stings
I don't want the Air Force Ones to come. But anyway, back to Miss Kitty Litter. Okay. Is she dumb or is she dumb? This is my thing.
Like you gotta be dumb. Like you're Doja Cat.
First of all, you just got a feature. You just got a feature with Nicki Minaj. Okay, the Queen. And it's not like this was like years ago. This was a week ago, and you put some shit like this. Like, why would you put your new? Like, why would you put your new single, your new found celebrity at risk?
Yeah, like
of doing something so dumb. Like, why are you sitting here in chat rooms with random people and you know you're a celebrity?
Yeah,
like, and you know somebody was gonna scream for your ass because you are a celebrity in a chat room full of regular people,
and they know who you are, girl.
And so then you're in that type of chat room at that, like, my god, that's how I know she didn't care. Yeah, she did not give an F at all.
Yeah,
because she knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
like for you to be no.
This is not some chat room back when you were 18, 15, in high school. Like, this is...
And they wanted to give a number one to her over Meg and Beyonce.
But you know what?
They may get that number one, though.
Yeah, because I've been seeing the updates
Me too,
and the predictions on Billboard.
Twitter.
It's all been saying... I'm like, the fact that the Beehive and the Hotties got together and oversold The Weeknd in a day, I said, wow.
Yeah.
And I hope Megan gets it. I mean, Beyonce...
I really do, too. She deserves it. Beyonce, she done got all her things.
Yeah.
So she don't care about that number one. But Miss Megan does, and she deserves it.
Yes.
I'll be really happy for her. But that's how you know that.
But we're going to get into Doja in that number one because that's going to lead us into Lana Del Rey.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And her X-ray stands that tried to... You know what? Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, let's take this break because...
It's an hour in. And we'll be right back. Woo! That was a lot for segment 1. So, if you made it this far, thank you for sticking in there. And listen, if you need to, it's a whole nother hour left. So if you need to come back and revisit segment 2, then go ahead and do that. But in this moment, Just wanted to give y'all a friendly reminder to follow us on all social media at Droppin' Gems Pod. Well, mainly Instagram. But you can also subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. And I want to give a special shout out. I forgot to mention it this episode, but shout out to Miss Kaylani for releasing her album. It was good until it wasn't. Released, what was it, last Friday? But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that Kaylani did what needed to be done with this album. Debuted at #1 on the R&B charts for Billboard, and justice for the Billboard 200. But it's all good because regardless of where it placed, the album is amazing. I feel like it's going to be something that everybody can relate to, no matter what phase of love or in life that you're in. So do me a favor, right after this episode, go ahead and stream my homegirl Kaylani new album because she did what needed to be done. Now, let's get back into it. I hope y'all got y'all seatbelts ready because we got into some things real quick.
Oh boy.
We are back
We are.
in segment 2 of episode 2.
Okay.
Love that for us.
With another glass of wine.
This is like wine glass number 3
Really?
or 4.
Yeah, gotta be.
Gotta be.
I stopped counting. I just kept pouring.
I mean, it's almost done.
Yeah.
Mind you,
We got
I asked
another
Marquis
bottle.
and Minnie, and I'm like, y'all don't want nothing. Marquis like, no.
They don't
Minnie,
want no wine?
she didn't even. I said,
That's new news.
right.
Well, that's because her ass got that little bottle in there already.
Oh, okay. I get it. She trying to be.
Yeah. But when the food done, she gonna drink.
Okay. But we are here for segment 2
Yes, we are.
to discuss Miss Lana Del Rey
Whew.
and the comments that she made on Instagram that she expressed about feeling like she is oppressed in her music and in her lane.
She just mad nobody be buying her shit. That's all that is. But go ahead.
Child, this font. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read everything because I don't want y'all to. I just want to. Gotta hear both sides.
So we don't gotta be. So it don't seem like we're biased.
We're being biased.
Right.
Because
Right.
and I want people who are for the first time. I want them to really know what she said.
She may have some X-ray fans out there.
Okay.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, the X-rays.
Really?
I mean,
Well, look at the material. Go ahead, Julian.
Lana said. A couple of final notes on my controversial post. Oh wait, hold up. I'm not reading that one.
Wait, that was the apology?
Yeah, girl.
Oh,
no.
girl.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wait.
You know we get her.
So is this the right receipt?
Oh, not 155,000 comments. Oh yeah, they ate her up.
This is
what she actually said. I almost read her little iOS press release.
Yeah, girl, I don't want that. This is what I want.
Question for the culture. Still want to know what culture she's talking to. Now that Doja Cat, Ariana, Camila, Cardi B, Kehlani, and Nicki Minaj and Beyonce have #1 songs about being sexy, wearing clothes, fucking, cheating, etc., can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want without being crucified or saying that I'm glamorizing abuse? Question mark. I'm fed up with female writers and alternative singers saying that I glamorize abuse, when in reality, I'm just a glamorous person singing about the realities of what we are all now seeing and are very prevalent in emotionally abusive relationships all over the world. Sorry, y'all. She has some typos. With all of the topics women are finally allowed to explore, I just want to say that over the last 10 years, I think it's pathetic that my minor lyrical exploration dealing with my sometimes submissive or passive roles in my relationships have often made people say I've set women back hundreds of years. Who said that?
I don't know who said any of this shit, but go ahead.
Let this be clear.
Let her go.
I am not a feminist, but there has to be a place in feminism for women who look and act like me. But you said that you're the kind of woman who says no, but men hear yes. The kind of woman who is slated mercilessly for being their authentic, delicate selves. The kind of woman who gets her own stories and voice taken away from her by stronger women or by men who hate women. I've always been honest and optimistic about the challenging relationships I've had. Newsflash, that's just how it is for many women. And that was sadly my experience up until the point that some of those records were made. So I just want to say it's been a long 10 years of bullshit reviews until recently, and I've learned a lot from them. But I also feel it really paved the way for other women to stop putting on a happy face and just be able to say whatever the hell they wanted to in their music. Unlike my experience, where if I ever expressed a note of sadness in my first two records, I was deemed literally hysterical, as though it was literally the 1920s.
Girl.
Anyways, none of this has anything to do about much, but I'll be detailing some of my relationships of my next two books of poetry, and I'm dropping a new album. Have a happy quarantine. Girl,
Julian, please get into her. Get into her ass, please.
Girl.
Because what?
Girl. Take a minute, Lana, come sit down and tell me what's been happening.
Because
in your face, I can see the delusion. I can see the ignorance. I can see the white privilege. I can see the fake outrage. That's what I can see. Lana, I'm just...
Please, Julian, please.
Very confused because you have sold millions upon millions of records for being sad and creating your own lane in music where you owned up to your sadness, and that's literally where your fan base has stemmed from. So I'm very confused.
Me too.
At you now trying to get online and act fake outraged and act like you're world's most hated and world's most scrutinized. For one, like I said, that's literally where your fan base and where your popularity has come from. Two, ain't nobody listening to your music like that where we about to be out here scrutinizing you and you the topic every single day and we're just like, well, we're tired of Lana Del Rey. Nobody talks about you but your fans. Like,
get her.
That's it.
Get her.
And for you to get on there and to name black women and try to make black women seem like they don't have substance in their music or they're not speaking about real things or they're only speaking on their sexuality. Let me tell you something.
Please get it, Julian. Because
I don't know if you are aware, but every woman you named, even down to Doja Cat, because they be criticizing Doja Cat for what she used to be singing about, has been criticized for their music or scrutinized for their music or how they look or what they sing about. Especially Beyonce.
Okay.
As recently, and I feel like
she gets scrutinized the most out of all of them.
And that's just what I was about to say. And I'm not even being biased because it's Beyonce and that's my fave. But she literally had protesters and people trying to lynch her and her family after the Super Bowl performance because she was celebrating the anniversary of the Black Panthers and that's how they were dressed. So for you to get on there and to play white victim and oppressed
Rita
is delusional, and for you to have the platform is just so irresponsible. And let me just read this comment.
Please read it.
That somebody said they ain't got her together, and then I'm gonna let you go in on her, and then I'm gonna read what Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, I stand for her.
Megan Fox is the only white woman I trust.
Really? Oh yeah, she's it's not really many of them. Cause I stood for Ellen, but you know, the smoke is in the mirror right now, baby. The smoke is in the mirror.
Okay, and I don't want to do that wipe me down challenge.
Okay, because I don't feel like being no degenerate for degenerates. Okay.
So, Jesse Wilson said, Lana, my baby, I love your music, but black women have been singing about sex, abuse, being together already, and aggressive in relationships and being glamorous for decades.
Okay.
Know your history. Millie Jackson, Betty Wright, Betty Davis, Mary J. Blige, and so many others. You are far from the first to write and sing from these places. This post sounds very much like the typical privileged white girl who is mad because she, quote, feels like she hasn't had the freedom to be herself and say what she wants.
Okay.
Girl, no one is stopping you, so stop with the damsel in distress routines.
She read her down. Who? Wait, that's a he or she?
Jesse Wilson. I don't know. The screenshot, you know, I had the crop.
Jesse Wilson. You read her.
Whoever they are, took it there.
And she said everything literally that I was going to say. Yeah. Like, first of all, let's be very... Before this hoe even did this little rant, I low-key was like, checking for her.
Yeah.
Like, checking for her. But I was like, I like
cute,
her.
Yeah.
But
even with the Great Gatsby song though,
exactly,
Young and Beautiful, like, you know.
And she has something on the what's it called? 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. She has some
It's so
moments
disappointing
for her to act like,
for her to really like say what she said. And I'm not being biased because, you know, one, they're women. Most of those women were women of color, if not all of them. And two, predominantly the girls, the women she named were some of my faves.
in your face. Yeah.
It just didn't make. I would just want to know, where the hell did that come from?
Like
did you just have a moment where you just had an episode where you just took to social media and start, you know, this rant? But like, it's just so random. That's one. That's number one. It was so random. Two, like you stated earlier, she sold millions of copies. So what is she complaining about?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what is she complaining about? I'm so confused. Like, is it? I don't know her. Honestly, I don't check for her like that, so I don't know her last album or when it came out or how it did.
Her last album was nominated for Album of the Year.
How is her sales? Is it declining? Then
I don't really know about.
Because something got to give.
I know her last album is platinum, and it did not. It did.
That's
not
her last album.
Yeah. And her last album, yeah.
She haven't had a single or anything since, right?
No. This is just coming from a very random place. And for her...
And what the hell? What are you even using to justify? She used the fact that people say... First of all, you sound dumb. You sound really dumb because, let's be very clear. Like Jesse Wilson stated, you clearly don't know your history, sweetie. Because even women of color, such as Miss Nina Simone... who sung nothing about, okay? Mm-hmm. If you don't know who that is, Lana, I'm gonna need you to search that up for me, my baby. Miss Nina Simone is legendary, and she's known for her using her music to protest against the injustice of Black people. Talk about all the horrible and heinous things that were happening to the Black men being hung in the South. And put all that frustration to her music, which people will probably consider it sad or depressing, but it was the reality of it all. And I understand that may be your reality, but why do you feel like, you know, you're not being glorified? Nina Simone was one of, famous. She's a legend. Yeah. And she was glamorized and loved for that. For her using her art to speak her truth. Just like you're utilizing yours to speak your truth. Yeah. So I'm confused. Are you not getting the fame that you would like, that you want to obtain?
Because
and then those other women that you feel like are like, what is your issue?
That's a really good
confused.
Point. Because somebody even tweeted, they said commercial success hasn't made the women that you named exempt from misogynistic attacks marked as constructive criticism. Like just because you're famous and like you're commercially successful or whatever, and they were. That don't mean that they haven't gone through the same especially from men or especially from other. Like, and
let's be very clear. If you listen to what Julian read or you go back and reread it, guys, clearly you can see that it's a lot of hypocrisy in there. Yeah. Because you're saying that you're trying to come at these women for the type of music they make, and then you're also complaining to everyone how you feel like you're not able to make the music you want to make because you get scrutinized for it. But if you listen to some of those women's music, a lot of that is like Cardi B, where she come from. A lot of that is her reality. Beyonce, a lot of that is her reality with her relationships and things she went through with her miscarriages and all the things that she's been through.
From real places,
as well. Just because of the content. You're really making a blanket ass statement and then take the time to really listen to these women's albums instead of listen to what's being played on the radio. Because yes, there are radio singles for a reason.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you really listen to the ladies that you named, the body of work, clearly you can see that, there's more to them to what you just named. And even if that was what they wanted to sing about or rap about,
come on.
They have the right to do that because that is their art. Just like you have the right to sing about all the shit you be singing about.
Right.
So how dare you sit here and, scrutinize and judge them, but then you want acceptance for your music. Make it make sense.
And it's just not.
Make it make sense.
Because like some people have been saying online, they're like, even if she didn't name the artist, would she still have a point? I'm like, she still wouldn't really have a point because the argument still would be Black women and other women have still been going through the same scrutiny. So why are you trying to single yourself out and be this oppressed girl? Like, you're not.
Mind you, women. What I really don't like about that. And what I really don't like about what she said is because a lot of women face scrutiny where they talk about being sexual beings. and I hate that because women are sexual beings just like men. We are all human. We all are sexual beings.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that, you know, some women are not, like Rihanna and a lot of people who aren't afraid to, you know, talk about that stuff. You know, that if anything, that's a good thing because, you know, there's people who feel like women shouldn't sing about this and shouldn't sing about that, but why the hell not? You know, and for her to sit there and say they only talk about this and that, and that's such a blanket statement.
It really is.
And it really pisses me off. Like,
especially, like, for me, for her to even name some of the people in there, like, let me go back to her post because I'm gonna
first of all, Ariana, when did she?
Before I read what Megan Fox said, and I'm gonna
get into Megan
because I'm not even going to read her little weak ass apology because she was still trying to justify what she said.
I don't want to even hear the damn apology. She already
and almost 200,000 comments, mind you, millions of people were talking about this, like even on Twitter and stuff, and like checking her and she. Making her realize like how she's wrong,
how
she's
dumb
still
she
trying,
sounds.
she's still trying to defend it, and it's like, okay, you're not learning. But I mean, I barely remember what Doja Cat last album was about. But for Ariana and Kehlani and Nicki and Beyonce, for you to name specifically them, like their last few projects have definitely been about like the uplift. I mean, granted, the content on every song is not going to be like, oh my god, you know, a Halo.
That's probably what she
or
gets
for life.
And once like,
but the content has been like pure and uplifting. Like Ariana with "Thank You Next," like uplifting. Beyonce "Lemonade," like storytelling and forgiveness and how to be strong. You know. Nicki's last album's named Queen. Like, come on.
And
like,
I doubt her ass got into that.
Okay, so for her to even name that, like, I can't.
She needs to be read. And Megan, I'm glad Jesse Wilson read her.
Because that was one of the first comments that really got her together.
She needed
and Megan Fox added to that.
Okay.
She said, quote, "There is never a need to compare yourself to other women. I know the struggle of being a woman in the industry. I know the feeling of being constantly scrutinized and degraded, but I would never invalidate the struggles another woman has faced in order to give a voice to mine."
Woo! Exactly. Yes. That's what
especially when those women have likely faced worse.
Okay.
I'm on your side, but please accept that your struggle is not the singular one.
You see, and this is why I F with Megan Fox.
This is Extreme Transformers.
Okay.
Wherever you got it on.
Not Chris Brown Transformers, the movie with Shia LaBeouf, my
baby. Okay.
But I mean, that's a good song too, but that's not what we're talking about.
But I don't like that album. I'm a Fame type of.
You know.
All right, yeah. Let me not go to Chris Brown tangent. Yeah, all right.
You know, I love when the whites stand up to their counterparts and get their ass together. Because it's one thing when we do it.
Yes.
But when, you know, the same like-minded person, not even like-minded, but the same, like, the same race, the same complexion, same, you know what I mean. When they sit there and hold them accountable for the things they said that are wrong and then tell them about it, I love to see it because we need that too. It can't be just us fighting for, you know, for our rights and the right things for black people. It needs to be, you know, on both sides. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And you need to be able to call out your counterparts when you see them do some bullshit. So I'm happy Megan really
so important.
Got her ass together.
Because it is not black people's responsibility to educate white people on racism. White people need to hold their counterparts and their code,
especially when they know what's wrong.
Yes.
Especially it's one thing like you know what's wrong and you watch. You're a bystander watching the ignorant shit come out their mouth or have them do hateful things, and you know what's wrong, but don't say shit about it. But then when they speak,
whoo, that it just
moves me.
Oh my god!
Gotta take a drink for that.
Let me put a hot dog on the grill for Megan Child.
Okay, we could give her plate.
From
take
Joe.
It. Okay,
I'm gonna go, Joe.
Sorry, my baby.
He only takes
pass that plate to Miss Megan Fox.
Yeah, pass it to Megan.
No, he don't need nothing. I ain't really feeling him right now. Like, he's on suspension.
Oh my god. Well, wait. You know what's crazy is that I was supposed to start the Lana segment talking about why she even brought it up. Yeah, I feel like she brought it up because Doja and Nicki say so in number one.
She has a new song out or something right now?
No, she doesn't.
So what is she talking about?
Feels like because
does she have a number one?
No,
she doesn't.
Well,
but there it is.
You know why it really didn't sit well, and I think even as bad as she tried to deny it, replying to her post in the comments saying, "Oh, it's not about race," But girl, you didn't even speak up on this until there were 4 black women taking over the top 2 spots of the Billboard Hot 100.
You made it make sense. I didn't think about that.
That's the thing that's not sitting well for anybody, because I could see if it was, maybe it was like a white girl or whoever, or maybe like a bunch of rappers or whatever, even if it was, Post Malone or somebody up there, whatever, and they were just in the top few songs, even if it wasn't a rapper, whatever, if the top songs were just about sex and drugs or whatever, I could see where her outrage is coming from without naming the artist, because don't come for nobody else's art, period. But for you to wait until the top 2 spots are occupied by 4 black women,
okay.
It's just not sitting well. It's just not sitting well.
There's the,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. White people will use their privilege and their whiteness when it's convenient for them, and that's one of them. This is one of them times, and she's outraged. That it's not being utilized.
Right, and
she's like, why? Like, why?
Right.
That's how she feels.
It's just very pick me, because it's very like,
exactly.
I'm being delicate. I'm catering to the man. I'm singing about weakness, vulnerability, and stuff like that. But that's not what's going to get. Not going to get you far. And if you haven't realized, women who sing about being strong and overcoming those types of things have been more successful.
More relatable.
Because it is more relatable, and that's what women... I mean, no shade at... I'm not shading Lana's art or discrediting it or invalidating her feelings or her lyrics or her experiences.
Whatever, child.
But women... And I'm not going to speak for women either, but I feel like it's important for them to hear more empowering music than for them to hear things about them being submissive and singing about how women should act and be, like in the 1920s.
Right.
Like, Lana, maybe this should be an opportunity for you to take a step back and look at your craft and your quality,
reevaluate
of your music. Yeah. And, self-reflect and be like, maybe, I sing about being in those places for so long. Maybe I should sing about how I want to feel or where I want to be in life or what I want women to feel.
Well, maybe her fans are just... Maybe her fans are just probably damn tired of being sad.
Yeah.
Like... maybe they want to...
We're tired.
Maybe they want to pick me up. Like...
Instead of you trying to be a pick me, why don't you pick us up?
Maybe they're getting tired of that.
Because even a song in The Great Gatsby that she had, Young and Beautiful, she's literally, well, you still love me when I'm no longer... Like, girl, you need to be singing... Well, it would be nice if you sang about, and we would like to hear you sing about, I don't care if you love me when I'm still old and not beautiful. Okay, even Ed Sheeran sang about that and thinking out loud.
Oh, my God.
When your hair is all but gone and your memory fades, I will still love you the same. You know what I'm saying?
I love Ed.
I love Ed.
Yeah.
Shout out to the perfect remix, Beyonce's most recent number 1. Wait, not even. Mi Gente went number 1 after Perfect.
Wait, hold on. Why are we on the subject of number 1 before?
Lana, we done with you.
Yeah, we done with you.
Baby,
Lana, we already got you. Okay.
And educated y'all on the race. Get into it. Dropping gems.
I just realized something. Is it true? Because I'm going to ask you about this because I know you be. Why did I read on Twitter? Did it take the Nicki her credited of number what's
so we can talk about that. So as you all know, congratulations to Nicki Minaj on securing her first number one song
hit.
And middle finger to Billboard, who tried to post that backhanded compliment saying Nicki Minaj is the first artist in history to have the most entries,
105 entries.
Yeah. Like y'all didn't even need to do that. Y'all could have just said congrats, whatever. Anyway. Especially because her and Doja made history because they're the first, black women or, women of color. Doja Cat, I'm side-eyeing her right now.
Right.
That got a number 1 together. So I'm like, hey. But Billboard has this rule, part of streaming, where if the original song outstreams or outsells or outperforms overall a remix, then the remix won't get credited. Now,
so technically, Nicki doesn't have a number 1.
She had it for that 1 week, but I think it went number 1 again the second week, and that's when her. Oh no, the second week it didn't go number 1, but the second week it charted. She wasn't credited for that chart position, so I think the second week it was. I forgot.
But does she still have her number 1?
Yeah, she still has a number 1 for that week. So technically, Say So Remix was number 1 for 1 week, but now
for Nicki,
the original version is
doing better than the remix.
Yeah, and this happened when
Beyonce's Perfect.
Beyonce, with Perfect, because Perfect didn't go number 1. Let me do it.
First of all,
fact,
Perfect
because the
didn't go
girls have
number
been-
one until she got on the
she got
song.
on it, and mind you, she recorded her vocals before Ed even dropped the album with Perfect on it.
Right.
So this was a
And
slept
they tried to take her
gem.
number one from that too.
They tried to after it was number one for like 6. It was number one for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I remember. looking
And
at
then
the chart.
after
And that is
6
her-
weeks, that's when the original started outperforming it. And I mean, granted, because the hype wore off and people, whatever. But Beyonce and
But why
the remix
is that?
was still number one.
Why
I don't
is
get
that a
it.
rule? That's
I would
dumb.
I would just say once the remix goes number
The
one,
that should
everything
be,
should just go towards
yeah,
the remix.
like what?
Even the original sales.
So you got, that's kind of like I feel
Yeah.
like that's very disrespectful for
yeah.
them to do that to any artist. Like once they achieve the number one spot,
Yeah.
you're going to now strip them from that.
No shade.
Like
I feel
what?
it's
Why
kinda
is that even a?
I mean,
like,
I'm tapping into my Dr. Umar again. I feel like it's kind of anti-black again because
Well,
black artists and hip hop artists do remixes the most.
right.
So why not allow them to continue to have the opportunity to be number one for 5 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks? Like, why?
You know
give the
Billboard is
original-
shady.
So it's
First
like,
of all,
I don't know if they just don't want. I mean, this is me being
Billboard,
fake deep, but whatever.
yeah. Well,
But-
Billboard is very shady. First of all,
Yeah,
they
we know
still
Billboard's
count
shady.
Elvis as one of the best selling having one of the most number ones when they knowingly that man stole all of those people's
Yeah.
music.
from black artists.
The list goes on. Chuck Berry, Little Richard, like stole
Yeah.
all those music from black
Yes.
artists, and still count this man, give him number one, saying he's one of the best. Like what? Dude, he stole our music, and you know that
Yeah.
now. It's a fact. Everyone knows it. It's public knowledge. Little Rich, everyone everyone knows it, which is why they consider Little Richard. Rest in peace. He just passed away about a week
Yes.
ago.
Oh my God, he really
passed
did.
away.
Yes.
They called him the architect or king of rock and roll because he was the one who started that and the whole rock and roll thing. He did, and Elvis took it
Wow. Yeah.
and took his music.
Yes,
And
and now they want to call him the king of rock.
like
yeah,
how
I
you call
forgot
somebody
all
the
about
king when
that.
they stole
Wow,
all the
yes, you're right.
material? He stole, and then he got the nerve to say.
Read.
Elvis has the nerve to say, a black person can't do nothing for me but shine my shoes.
I never seen it for Elvis. I never did. Like, I know he was a legend in music,
But
I
he's a
was never
legend because
interested-
he's the first white person to
yeah.
sing soul music.
Yeah.
We like
From
now
black
we have the
people.
Justin Timberlakes and Justin Biebers and everything
Yeah.
now, and I love them. But he's the first one to do it. But they did it
For
right. They did it by
culturally
influence.
appropriating. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Like,
their influence. He
That's why
stole.
I don't give
material.
him too much. Like, I
don't give him nothing.
I don't give him anything.
I don't give
either.
him anything. I don't even know why he still gets
The
credited.
only thing I remember really about Elvis
For those
is I
number
remember one
ones,
time
to
he
be
had a
honest.
biopic on TV.
I
think
didn't
it was
even
on
watch
Lifetime,
that,
child.
child.
And it was a scene where he died and he was on the toilet, and I was like, "Oh, child, this is
He
messy." And I
overdosed
turned
on
it right
drugs.
off. And I said, well,
I don't see it for him.
yeah, I never did. But yeah, I mean, in terms of number ones, I'm
Billboard,
glad
y'all
that
need to get y'all
Nicki
ish
got
together,
hers,
okay?
And I just wish that Billboard, like we were
They
saying,
need to cut that out.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Once the remix goes number one, just keep the remix as the main source
Like-
of the sales and stuff. Like, anyway,
I bet you somebody white run that shit. I bet you. I bet you.
If
bet
if a black person ran Billboard,
Oh,
I feel like
none of that.
it would go back to how it used to be, where you really had to like support your favorite artist for them to go number one. Of course, radio can play a part, but these bundles and all that other stuff, like when Savage, when the Nicki and Doja stands were going against the Beehive
I saw
and
that.
the Highs.
Because they thought that Nicki Minaj was taking a jab at Beyonce when
was
she
the
said,
best. But even before that, I mean,
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
pieced it together that clearly Nicki wasn't talking about Beyonce. Even when
well,
she
we all
posted
know
on the
that.
caption, yeah, like,
She knows better,
Nicki's not-
number one.
Okay.
She knows better
She
to
knows
ever mention Beyonce's name in a
Especially trying to
derogatory,
accuse her of
negative
getting some
way.
Damn facial injections or silicone. Like Beyonce don't look better than
She knew
did.
she was talking about Wendy Williams. She lying.
Yeah, she just backtracked. I mean, I get
Like-
it because she don't want no drama surrounding the next.
I
year.
mean, she might as well
I
did
get
it. She got retracted from the number one anyway.
But like I was saying,
Hate it for her.
before that, they were just going back and forth because the bundles on Doja's site, then Meg would drop a bundle, then
Yeah.
Doja dropped, then they would do something, and it was just so messy to try to get.
Yeah,
the
it
most
was.
streams.
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, but I'm just glad that the hype for that No Shade died down, and it's gonna be well deserving for Meg because
Yeah.
of all of this
Definitely.
controversy
Definitely.
with Doja. So I'm gonna be even happier
Yeah.
that Nicki got her number one, got it out the way, and then that Meg is gonna get her number one, and of course that the Queen is gonna get her.
Okay.
Okay.
Love that.
So yeah, love to see that. And Lana,
I do too.
please log off.
Let
off,
somebody
Lana.
handle your social media, because clearly
Yeah,
you
at
don't
this
have
point,
like you're not stable, baby.
Yeah, it's just
and
not.
you need to be watched over. You need assistance. You need an aid. Like let someone watch over, because clearly, your
Yeah.
song. You're taking your songs a little too.
Yeah.
It's taking you
Too
there. 'Cause
much
clearly,
pride behind them.
yeah,
a
and
little
you're
bit.
starting to lose it.
Yeah.
For you to,
I'm gonna need her to keep acting weak like them songs.
Okay.
Because the reasoning for her feeling oppressed was weak as well.
Okay, please.
So yeah, we're gonna pray for
over
Lana.
her, child.
And keep your eyes open for how black women are scrutinized
Okay.
for their music and their content, regardless of if they want to talk about sex on track 2 and talk about empowering themselves on track 3.
Let them
Okay,
sing about whatever the hell
Whatever
they
the
sing
hell-
about. Like,
okay, because
where's your
niggas
rules?
be doing it.
Okay.
They be singing about.
Look at Trey's song. That's all he sing about.
Okay,
Y'all glorify
and
his
they be
ass.
eating that
Y'all
up.
glorify his non-singing ass. Like, don't get me wrong. I like his songs, but
Yeah.
that man,
Yeah.
he's not a vocalist.
The GOAT vocals for me.
Like,
Yeah.
but y'all stand there, and that's all he talk about is dick and this and that and having sex and doing like
Licking and
that's
sticking
all he
and
talk
eating and
about.
eating, like,
Every album sound the same, but everyone loves it.
Yeah.
So don't.
Yeah, just don't. Okay. Anyway, log off Lana. Shout out to Nikki.
Okay.
Megan, we're praying for you and Beyonce.
This is number
We're
one,
sending you
baby.
Our thoughts and our prayers. This is number one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take a quick break. The last 20 minutes, I really want to just hit it at the 2-hour mark. So we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And we're going to do the best friend tag. And then that's going to be it. Because I want to fill them up. this
Okay.
quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Episode 1 was an hour. I'm going to do this one a little bit longer. Because, I was
And
gone
it's
for 2
Memorial
weeks.
Day.
And it's Memorial Day.
Like-
so the girls are going to have off. They'll have time to just...
Oh, that's true. Y'all are
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm
off.
saying? So I'm
So
really
there's no
feeding
reason
y'all.
for them not to listen.
Okay, and then they're gonna gag when I have on who I'm gonna have on next week.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you that during the break.
Oh, okay.
BRB, y'all.
Yeah, all right,
BRB.
all right.
Okay, we're back. Marquis was tying his wig, y'all.
Sorry.
Fixing his
Yeah, I'm
lace.
back. Fill me up.
Oh, fill me up
I was waiting for you to do
lie
that.
on the floor.
Wait, you gotta fill up too.
Fill me up, God.
Gracias. Ooh, this
You
is good.
Provide the fire. Now provide the sacrifice.
Sing, Julian.
You Aggie.
Sing.
Not me pouring. Well, Jesus drank wine. Period.
Okay.
And it.
This whole time I was even charging my phone.
Yeah, I was plugging in and out.
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
It was you.
I seen a meme on Twitter and it was like, I hate when niggas be like, what percent you want when they using my charger and I ask for it back. Nigga, give me my shit. I said, okay.
Okay, I'm on me percent.
Ooh.
Me.
Nah, I'm on me. No, for reil. Because I be having to look like, wait, that's my charger. Give it back.
I just snatched it out the wall.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I ain't asking for my shit. How that
Like,
sound?
well, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That's some sad.
What? You snatched it out the
Yeah.
wall? No, really. Like, mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
that.
Okay, so now in this last segment, the last 20 minutes, we're going to dedicate it to a best friend tag. I feel like, I mean,
Excited.
I had the idea to do this like as a YouTube video, but YouTube is just a lot. I feel like I said on episode 1. And then my thank you video that I posted on Instagram, I deleted it though because IGTV, it just gave me too much. I just wanted the live to repost in my story. I'm like, I'm not posting to IGTV.
It could be a hit or miss
live.
with IGTV.
Yeah, so
It could be
anyway,
hit or miss, but
thank you all again for support for episode 1. So like I said, I feel like podcasts are more my niche.
Right.
So I didn't do this best friend tag as a YouTube video, but we're going to do it now. Yeah.
Yay.
It's
excited.
nothing going on.
Well, you tell the rules, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so the rules are like, I'm just going to read these questions
Okay.
of who is more likely to.
Okay.
And we just going to answer.
Discuss it.
And have a little,
Okay.
mini discussion.
Cute.
Who's more likely to be a heartbreaker? I feel like it's you. But
feel like
also, I feel like it could be me too. I feel like it's equal. Equal?
I think it's equal.
Yeah.
I think it's equal, but I think we do it differently. But it's definitely equal.
Equal, yeah.
Like in a sense where you're very nice, so some people may take your niceness as flirtatiousness,
Yeah.
and think more of what you're
I
actually
ended up
giving.
in some situations, child.
Right, and you end up gotta let them know this
Yeah.
ain't that,
This ain't that.
and they're sad or upset about it.
Yeah.
And then my thing is I don't got time for it. I gotta go. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
waiting for no.
Yeah.
Bye.
I feel like, I'm more. I used to be more tolerant. When I was, I had my little dating phase.
Mm-hmm.
More tolerant of shit that just wasn't clicking. Or, I would just kind of be passive in a way and thinking of it or processing information. Yeah. Whereas you be on your sad shit.
Yeah, I can admit I'm a little
cold. And I feel like it's a Cancer moon in me, so I'll be like, well, maybe they.
I'm a little cold. I can come off a little cold because I'm very. I have an aggressive personality, so. So I you know what I mean by that. But yeah, I think I think it's definitely equal.
Who's more likely to go to a Justin Bieber concert? Me.
Definitely.
Yeah, mind you, I was trying to go to the last one.
You low key a mall bop girl.
Yeah, I love him.
I love him too, but no.
Who is more likely to give all of their money to a charity? Probably me.
Yeah, definitely. No, listen, I'm all here for giving back, but baby, I need something in my pocket too, because who's going to give it back to me? So I'm all for giving, some of a lump sum, but I need something for myself too, like, not all my money, damn, but I'm definitely going to give some to charity because I'm
more likely to give it all away. I could see myself doing that.
And that's very big of you, and I respect that, but I'm just
something way bigger.
Yeah, I'm clearly not yet because
he's still working on you.
I'm still working on myself. I ain't there yet.
Who is more likely to do weird things in public?
Both of them. I would say.
I don't know what they mean.
What weird things?
Yeah,
that sounds a little
fresh.
A little fresh. I ain't doing nothing strange for no little bit of change.
Okay.
I mean, but we be arguing and fighting and
and
not like. Well,
people could see that. As
weird because we really
don't
like
know our dynamic,
right?
But
no, I don't get the weird.
The weird. That's weird for me.
That's a white person question. Next.
Who is more? Oh my god! Who would be more likely to kill someone accidentally?
Me, I think. I think it's me.
Yeah, maybe you. Because it was the New York fight for me. Anyway, who was more likely to hurt themselves? I don't like the original question, so kind of negative. So I'm going to
hurt
change
themselves.
The original to hurt themselves.
Oh, like the one we just
doing something stupid.
Okay.
Who's more likely to hurt themselves doing something stupid? Definitely me.
Yeah.
Because
you're a little earheady.
Yeah.
And you can and a little clumsy.
Yeah.
Glad you know yourself. Baby.
All right.
All right. Watch your hands.
Right. I want to be chest.
Put your hands down. Go ahead, baby.
Who is more likely to embarrass themselves in front of their boyfriend?
Definitely you.
Me.
That's you down.
Yeah.
That is you. Oh my god. Oh.
Whether it be tripping,
or
that's
saying
you. Something dumb
or doing something dumb.
Yeah.
Definitely you.
You know, one time my sophomore year,
what?
I put.
What did you do?
So the community kitchen was closed.
Okay.
So and I wanted oodles and noodles on the pot.
Don't tell me.
So I filled the pot up with water. And I put the pot in the
microwave. Did they have a fucking fire drill? Because of you?
It was in there for like a minute. And
Julian
noticed it popping. And he said, Julian. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It was a long night.
I believe I could see your dizzy ass doing something like that.
Who was more likely to meet a ghost? No. Not answering.
Yeah, I don't like that. What's next on the docket?
Yeah, okay.
What is it?
Oh.
Okay.
Who would be most likely to have 2 boyfriends at one time? You.
Me.
Yeah.
Definitely me.
Yeah. Who's most likely to do a bungee jump? I think maybe me.
Definitely you.
Yeah, maybe
I'm not into that expeditious shit.
I would bungee.
You are.
I feel like I would.
You're more spontaneous. That's
I would
your sign.
What is it called?
Bungee jumping?
No, not when you jump out the plane.
Skydiving.
Yes.
Oh, hell
before I
no. Because if you don't
bungee
pull that parachute
no.
right away, you're
Billy
you're
Bob on top
splat,
of me.
you're done.
Billy Bob on top of me is going to pull it.
Billy Bob. Oh.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I would never do that. I'm too scared. I'm afraid of heights.
Like, yeah, I am too. But after that,
I like my life, baby. I like my life. I feel like when you do stuff like that, you playing around, like you playing with not your 9 lives. That what the hell? You look a mess.
You didn't like that when I was saying
that
you
wine.
Want to tell me nothing?
I didn't like that wine.
You know I
like the mess, baby. Oh, all right.
Okay. Who?
Okay.
Is most likely to go on a world tour? You.
Me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because you're a Broadway girl.
Yes. I'm an actor. I sing, act, dance. Went to school for it.
Most likely to invent something useful? Probably.
You.
Yeah.
Because you know, just one of
I'm a gadget.
You're a very gets and gadget bitch. You are. That's one thing I love about you. And I always say your mind you're so creative.
Oh my god!
Like even this right now, like you're very creative. So
thank you.
Definitely you.
Let me see. I'm not these best friend tags. Like who's most likely to make someone change?
You.
Maybe me.
Definitely you. Definitely.
I feel like I would end up doing it maybe unintentionally.
Yeah.
But once you notice something that somebody just needs to change, you just be like, chop them.
Yeah. That's wow. Like I will remove myself from it very quickly because you have more patience than me, and you don't have that much patience, but you have way more patience than me. I don't have any at all. So that's the one thing I can say. So I definitely think you.
Yeah.
And you find the benefit of the doubt in people. I don't. That's kind of my problem. Charles,
that's
discussion.
That
drink to that.
That might have to be another episode. You come back. We'll talk about love.
Here for that. Oh, I'm like, huh? Long as we got.
Oh! Let me find out every episode I gotta harmonize with somebody because I harmonized with my grandma episode 1. Okay, last two. This one is gonna be a fun one, and then the second one is gonna be wait,
they're gonna take it there? Ooh, what are they about to say?
I mean, these are all right.
All right.
Who is most likely to laugh at a wrong moment? Now, I feel like
both of us. Yeah, definitely both of us. Because we've done it. We've done it several times. Like, oh my god.
Can you say the story? Yeah.
Do you know what story I'm about to say?
Started. And then I'll stop
when we went to go support a person at a dance show, and it was a show of different people from different schools and stuff. But
I remember. Go ahead.
Our specific person that we were supporting was in that performance with our school where we're from. And me and you and our other friend Arian, shout out to Arian.
Yes, she'll be on soon.
We wasn't really here for what everybody else was giving.
Yeah, no.
But everybody wants to be good sports and give a little hand clap for everybody.
Right,
a little pitter patter.
But
I wasn't moved, so I get no. But when our friend and their team performed. I grew up in the church. We shout when we say things when we're moved.
Yeah, we emote.
Yeah, we emote. We both grew up in the church. Yeah. So when they performed and they did what they did,
they ate too.
They did. While everyone after clapping, the clapping was coming to a cease. I yelled, "Now that's how you perform."
When I told you, when you said that, I wanted to sink.
Because when you said, "Oh," you put your head down and you was dying, and then Arian was in shock. You were in shock. I was even in shock that I said that. I mean, I say a lot of stuff out loud, like when I went, but that was just not good.
I think the reason why I was so dead was because literally every performance before it looked a mess. Yo, it was a mess.
I hated it.
And I'm like, this is not a dance show.
It wasn't. I don't know what it gave. You know what? Next question.
You know what's crazy about that is
let's give it to it. No, go ahead. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No, that's messy of me.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
The last one. Not us almost being done this. Okay.
Yeah. Love that.
We got white Zinfandel in the fridge.
Yeah, so and Minnie got Pinot Grigio.
I don't know if I like that. That might be giving pissy. You know.
Well, look at the material.
Ooh.
It's like, nah, let me not read it.
Yeah, don't. Because I was about to say, you know, Lance. Shout out to Lance. He liking that pissy.
No, he loves Chardonnay. Chardonnay's not bad. It just gets you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if
I don't like how he making me feel. That's why I got to drink that like once or twice.
Boy, don't you feel that fever from miles around, huh? Child, anyway.
I can't stand your ass.
The last one.
Last one?
I mean,
do two more. Look.
Okay,
not
two more.
Stamp yet.
Let's do Would You Rathers.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. They're gonna ask some outlandish. I already know it.
Would you rather?
Okay. What?
Continue with your. I don't like that.
No. Wait, what does it say? I want to know. Continue with what? Let me see. You don't want to read it?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of got corny towards the second.
Oh, I don't like that.
The second one.
No, I don't like that. That gives.
You don't like that one either. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Wow. Would you rather have no one show up for your wedding or for your funeral?
Wow, that's a good. Actually, no one show up for my wedding.
Oh my God, me too.
And you know why?
Oh,
because all I need is the person that I love. I don't need everyone.
Yes.
Like there's people who really do small weddings. They're not. Some people don't need all that extravaganza and all of the spectacle that goes into that.
That's
that little.
I wanted to sing "And Die" by Sierra. You know she's the queen of R&B.
The queen of what? The queen of whispering.
No. Please,
and the queen
please.
of 1-2 stepping. Right. She said it herself. Misdemeanor.
She knows her. Okay, misdemeanor on the vocals. And she's going to prison for those. Okay, I'm not going to get into that national anthem.
And she wore.
Now just stop laughing. Because
I just clicked to me. She had the nerve to wear a gown to sing the national anthem. She was trying to distract us because she knew that the Tommy Pickle vocals she was going to serve wasn't going to give us nothing. Because it didn't give me anything.
Yeah, I'm going to call her Red.
Why did they ask her ass to sing the national anthem?
Who? I know they could have asked somebody else.
Like, out of all the singing bitches that we got, you asked Sierra?
I would have rather them asked her to do the...
and I love Sierra,
maybe
but
like the halftime for that game.
Okay, now...
I mean, it wasn't the Super Bowl,
No.
It was a regular season.
But still, like, why are you asking her to sing the national anthem? Like, you should have asked Ashanti. Give her a little gig. She thinks she's the greatest singer of all time. She likes to compare herself to Beyonce. But, yeah. Anyway, back to the question that you asked. I just need the person I love. I don't need everybody there. So, next.
Would you rather...
What is this? That one was bad too? What did it say?
Okay, this is gonna be the last one.
Okay. All right.
Would you rather? No, that's stupid. I don't like that.
Who is asking these questions? What?
Okay, this is a fun one.
Okay.
Would you rather read minds or accurately predict the future?
I think I would read minds, and I'm gonna tell you why. Predicting the future can be hazardous.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you predict the future, you're gonna you won't be able to live life.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna already know what's gonna take place, whether it be good or bad, opposed to just living in the moment. Mm-hmm. Because if you know what is going to happen, it's going to be pretenses to what you do.
Yeah.
And condition, you're not going to be able to really fully do what you want because you already know what's going to happen.
Living in fear.
And you're going to be living in fear.
I can't do that. I can't.
And I can't live my life. How is that living if you're living in fear?
Yeah.
So I'd rather just, let life take its course because we are all destined, for things by God.
Yeah.
We have a road mapped out for us by God, and clearly He knows it, and we don't know for a reason, which is why He's God. He's God for a reason. Mm-hmm. If we all knew, we would all be gods. It's the only reason why there's one God.
Come on.
So I just feel like I would just rather read a mind, because Yeah, I'd rather do that because I would see myself in
I
situations
agree.
where I'm in like situations where I'm getting in arguments with people and I'm like, well, what the hell you want me to do? Read your mind?
Right.
Now, maybe if I was able to do that, I would be able to prevent myself from being in certain situations.
Yes.
So I'd rather read the mind. Read the mind.
Some people would say they would predict the future because they feel like they would have the keys to be successful.
But
what would you say to that?
No, I feel like
I'm playing devil's advocate.
I feel like, part of being having failures is part of the success.
Yes.
Because it makes you appreciate this, the final product more because you know the trials and tribulations you went through to get that. So I feel like there's a blessing in failure.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want it. I feel like that's not setting me up for success because am I really working for it? Am I really trying? If I know what I have to do, like I'd rather let life take its course and go through all the things I need to go to get to where I want to be.
Absolutely.
So
there's a certain gratification
I don't agree with
that comes over you and that you feel when you work for something on your own or you achieved it. Even if you did have help, but just the fact that you put in the work for it.
Right. Like what kind of feeling do you get knowing what's gonna happen and then you know what you need to do? Like it's nothing no. I feel so much better when I know I've worked hard and I put it in God's hands and it can go either which way and it goes the way that I would want it to be and I feel like so blessed for that to happen to me because I worked for that.
Yeah,
and it's a different feeling of like self gratification opposed to knowing and just like. Oh, I know I'm gonna do this. I know that's gonna happen. Let me do this, or I don't gotta do this because I know I'm gonna get there. Like, I would hate to have that mindset. I think that's kind of weak minded, and I'm far from that.
Far from. Okay.
So no.
So yeah, I was here for that little segment.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
For our futures, we're gonna have some bright futures.
I agree.
I already know you're about to be thriving. In your theater realm.
Thank you.
And in your career, whether it be you end up directing or whether you end up being in the shows. Right. Probably it's going to be both.
Yeah, I think it's going to definitely be both.
Because you being in the shows, I feel like it's going to be what leads you into being the director because they're going to be like, okay, well, you were in the show. Can you help us navigate through even if especially if it's a show that you were on tour.
Exactly, and I've been in.
They're going to be like,
yeah.
Hey, can you help us?
And I would love to do that one day. I would love to direct.
I'm excited. I'm here for it.
Thank
especially
you.
It's quarantine.
Thank you.
Look, everybody in quarantine, if you haven't applied to some places, reach out to places. For those who graduated, if you thinking of going to grad school,
do it.
Write that essay. You got more than enough time on your hands.
I feel like, I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel like with quarantine, like this gave a chance for everyone to utilize their time for any and everything that they want to do. And I feel like if you haven't even made at least a little effort or a difference to who you were before or what you were trying to do before, you really missed out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, if you just watched time pass by and did nothing, like, you really missed out.
You really did.
Like, for artists, like, this is your time to create.
That's why I was like, let me hop on this podcast wave now.
Exactly. There's even though we're going through something so horrific, there's something, a shining light and something, great about this is like, the artists, people being creative, being able to, start new work, do a whole bunch of things. People doing things they've never even done before. And now realizing, like, that's their passion.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if you didn't utilize it in that way, like, you really, really did yourself a disservice.
Yes.
I really feel that way. I really do.
I agree. So, everybody that's listening, like Marquis said, do something.
Please do something.
And I feel like it were a lot of gems in this episode.
Yes,
people are going to receive them as they listen.
I hope so.
And I feel like we fed the people well. We gave them 2 hours.
2 hours, y'all.
2 hours. So, look.
Listen to the full 2 hours. You're going to love it.
Okay, if you need to take a break for hour 1.
Yeah, because we took our own. We took breaks too.
Yeah,
child. So you can take a break too. Go back.
Okay, especially before we ate Lana up.
Okay.
In segment in part 2. So,
definitely did.
Yeah. Do what needs to be done. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Actually,
what?
I think I'm gonna read a child. Not my mom texting me. Yup, I'm on.
What you about to read? You did a lot of reading.
Yeah, but this time it's gonna be an actual prayer.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Yeah, my aunt Millette, she sends me literally.
Oh yeah,
the best.
yes. I remember you saying that to your grandmother on your last episode, right?
Yes,
I remember that. Yeah, I love that she does that. That's beautiful. Wow, she really does.
Yeah. Okay. If you're listening, you can bow your head, close your eyes, receive this before you get your week started. I know it's Memorial Day weekend. I hope y'all were safe this weekend after y'all listen to this episode, because nobody got time to be spreading coronavirus, getting our loved ones sick, or getting sick ourselves.
Speak on it.
God. Clear my throat. I don't got that. Don't got that.
All right now.
So I needed to pause the episode again. So sorry, because I feel like some of y'all were really about to get into that. But the prayer that I read in the moment, I feel like really didn't exalt the type of praise that I wanted to give God in that moment, and the type of thanks that I wanted to uplift unto him. And I couldn't give him a half praise, or 99 and a half just won't do. So I wanted to read this prayer. Shout out to my Aunt Willette again. She sends me a daily prayer, but this one was one that I felt like was more fitting for the moment, for the episode, and for the viewers. So in this moment, if you can, bow your heads, eliminate all the distractions around you, and lift your hands if you are able to, as we declare and as we pray that, Lord, please walk beside us as we endure the challenges of today and for the week. Give us strength to endure these challenges, and send your angels to guide over us as you lead us into our divine purposes. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray and we declare, just like Isaiah 26:9 tells us. It says, in the night, we search for you. In the morning, we earnestly seek you. For only when you come to judge the earth will people learn what is right. In Jesus' name, if you believe it, if you receive it, if you know that Corona can't have a hold over you, if you know that God is bigger than anything, in this moment, we say amen.
Amen.
That was very deep. I feel like
Send me that.
I might have to reread that again, because
send me that, please.
Yeah, I didn't read it at first.
Wow,
right
I was listening.
She took it there. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something light. But
shout out to your aunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this prayer in the more info box, because I feel like if I jumble something up, I really want y'all to receive that, because it's real important for y'all to sometimes not even say a prayer asking God for something,
right,
but to just ask for him to just replenish us and to make us whole again.
Come on.
Especially during this time.
Speak on it.
We need as much fullness and wholeness of him as possible.
Yes.
So yeah. Hope y'all received that. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Thank you, Marquis, for coming. This was so fun.
Best friend.
We about to eat some curry chicken. I love
yes,
you
we
too.
are. That I'm making.
And hopefully, y'all finish eating by the time of the end of this episode.
Okay. And again, follow me on
I
Instagram at its.Marquis with a S, not an E. Okay. _ duh. It's Marquis duh on Instagram.
Yes! Period. Have a great week, y'all. Love y'all.
Okay, love you all. Bye.